Passengers, the boarding starting. Motherboard through. Crew to boarding starting. Pilots to boarding starting.
Check 1 2 1 2. Hey, what is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue, long time no see, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. We got so much to talk about. There's so much going on. There's so much that I've missed since I've been gone. It's so good to see you guys though. It's great to have you. Welcome back. Hopefully you guys been doing well. Hopefully you're healthy. Hopefully you're happy. Hopefully you have some joy in your life, and there's so much to be thankful for. Seriously, I just want to point that out before we get started at all. There's so much to be thankful for. I'm thankful to be here, thankful to be alive, and thankful to be here with you guys and hanging out, man. I always love it for sure. And thank you.
Hi Blue, liked your early review of the ramp spin.
Appreciate it, Mike's Vision. Yes, I also did a what's it called, ground handling simulator VR. I posted that early this week. Kind of in a similar boat with this. Midnight Maverick, thank you, my friend, for continued gold members. We gotta catch up. There's so much going on. So, as you guys probably know already, just last night a new add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator came out called GSX Pro, Ground Services Pro by FS Dream Team. So for the first time, the very first add-on coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator, and completely revamping all the ground handling, all the ground services on the ground sim-wide. This works for multiple aircraft, the 737, the Phoenix 320, I have a YRA320, the 747, the Heavy Division 787. There's a lot of things. I mean, I still haven't tested them all yet, but there's still a lot that it works for right out the box. Chappy, what's up, my hunting friend? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Big shout out to all my flight simmers out there, my train simmers out there. I know you guys are watching. My hunting simmers, all my simulators in general. There's a lot going on, and we have a lot to talk about. Today, we are currently in Anchorage, Alaska. PANC. That's where we're at right now. And we're headed to another airport in Alaska, directly north of us, about I think 600 or 700 miles north of Anchorage, Alaska, called Papa Alpha Bravo Romeo, PABR. I can't pronounce the name of the place, but it does exist. That's where we're going today. We're all in Vatsim, so if you have time, you want to hang out and fly with us today, come through. We're currently at gates N4 or something like that. In Anchorage, I believe this is Aerosoft's Anchorage, Alaska airport, and I've been looking forward to having the airport for a long time. I think we've done a stream here already. I can't remember it all. But yeah, love this airport. Definitely recommend it from Aerosoft. Speaking of Aerosoft, we also have Aerosoft coming onto the Blue Experience Flight Sim and Aviation podcast next Thursday on the Blue Experience YouTube channel, so definitely check it out. So enough promotion. Let's get to the fun stuff. Look at GSX. They're done deboarding, unloading the baggage, headed to the bag room. For the carousel. Thank you so much, Michael Humphreys, for the super chat donation. That means so much, my friend. Thank you guys so much. Again, I've been gone. We haven't streamed in 3 to 4 weeks, I think. First of all, I left and went to Oshkosh, Wisconsin for the Oshkosh event. That was freaking amazing. But then sadly, I came back home with COVID. So then I was sick and wasn't feeling too good. And then towards the end of me being sick, right before I tested negative, before I tested negative, I was like, you know what, since I gotta be in quarantine anyways, might as well go out of town with the wife. Went to Tennessee for a little while and enjoyed that time. So definitely enjoyed my time away, had a lot of time to think. But you know what, let's get flying today. We're back at Microsoft Flight Sim. I've missed it. This is actually my first flight since I've been back. I have not flown even in my free time. I haven't done a live stream, I haven't recorded any videos. This is it. This is my very first flight, so I might be a little rusty, but there's a lot to enjoy, a lot to appreciate. Simonson, our first officer, welcome to the stream. Captain No Gear, good to see you. Ricky's World, welcome to the stream. Jane knows the way. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Always a pleasure to have you with us. Captain No Gear, thank you again. Chappie, thank you again, my friend. Brian Crawley, thank you so much. Ethan Aviation, thank you so much for coming through. RWO Productions, good to see you, my friend. Again, Mike's Vision, thank you for that super chat donation. Red Thread, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Danny Rubel, thank you so much. Yes, it's rainy and kind of overcast here in Anchorage today, so weather's not looking too good. We might see snow where we're going, so it's pretty cool. Squiggly, what's up, my friend? Happy Friday. It is Friday, isn't it? Holy crap, man. This week has just gone. I've been trying to catch up since I've been back in town. Zach Hamilton, welcome to the stream. Taylor of Some Guys, welcome to the stream. Good to see you as well. Welcome aboard, everybody. Hopefully you guys have had a great week, a great summer. Texas boy, welcome back, my friend. Good evening to you, Captain. Eric Colaby, thank you. Dio Galvan, hello, Emus. Thank you. So many people to thank. Man, I missed you guys. I really did. Really did. Deuce Legend, welcome back, man. Good to see you. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody in the chat. Let's jump in and get going. Again, we're using GSX Pro. We have waited 2 years. Pause. Happy birthday, Microsoft Flight Simulator. The 2-year anniversary is, I think it's today or yesterday. So can you believe we have had this sim, Microsoft Flight Simulator, with us in our computers, on our desktops for 2 whole years. And we finally got GSX Pro. We finally got the PMDG 737. We finally got some high quality, high fidelity aircraft in this sim. So much to enjoy, so many places to explore. And again, GSX Pro just released the ground services. As I'm a ramper myself, I actually work at the airport as a ground handler, as a ramp agent. And what we're seeing in this pack is basically what I do for my part-time job. I work tonight, so we can't take forever. But I'm very impressed by what it can do and what it's intended to do. Now let me be honest, we're gonna be brutally honest today, because I have to say that I'm not happy. I have to say it. I have to be honest with you guys. I can't sugarcoat it. I'm not happy. The release of this product, my experience with the release of this product has been horrible. I don't know how it was in the beta. I know that a bunch of people got it early access and was playing it and seemed to work pretty well for them. I didn't watch a whole lot of them. I want to have a fresh look at it. But my own personal experience, again, this came out yesterday and the servers were like broken, like nobody could get it downloaded. At least I downloaded the old version. Like, what kind of freaking server allows you to download the old version that's incompatible with anything? So basically, my first version I downloaded was the old version. I'm not sure if anyone else is in the same boat as me, but I had like the old version didn't work correctly. A lot of bugs, and even now that I have the most current version of it, it still has a lot of bugs. The installer is super buggy, the updater is super buggy, like everything, the whole experience getting this thing set up and going has been horrible, honestly. But if you're watching this in the future, hopefully all these things are fixed out. I will say I've been monitoring the forums of FS Stream Team, and they have been very active on fixing a lot of things. So I want to give them complete credit where credit is due on that. But I'm just being honest with you guys, I'm not happy with my experience so far. But that being said, all the negative out the way, there's a lot of positive with this thing, man. It does a lot of cool things. Everything that honestly that I've wanted it to do, it can do. So let's just get into it. All right, we're in the PMDG 737. Now we know the PMDG has its own ground services, and so I've noticed that it does kind of interfere. So we gotta be very careful when using the ground service. So we've already done deboarding. I'm gonna open up the GSX menu up here up top. And hopefully it stays connected for a whole flight. Again, I've been having it's just really buggy, very just unstable completely. I haven't done a flight because it's just, anyways, let's just try to do a flight the way we usually do it, including GSX. That's what we're gonna do today. All right, so we've already deboarded. We're ready to board for our next flight. And I'm trying to find out where GSX fits in my workflow. So we can see our next step would be request boarding or request refueling. I hope I didn't click on it on accident. Yeah, hopefully today goes well. I've been having a lot of issues just getting today's stream started. So sorry for the delay, and thank you so much for your patience. So, yeah, I don't know where to start. We could request catering. Yeah, let's do that while we're getting the aircraft set up. We'll do that. You know what? I think it's in order by where we should do it. So deboarding complete. Request catering services. So we're bringing the catering trucks out. The catering trucks actually really cool.
Are on their way.
All right, so we are actually pretty cold and dark here. Let's go ahead and get the thing powered on. We are on ground power, I think. Oh no, battery's not even on. Here it is. Battery's on. And then we'll pop the ground power on. There we go. Beautiful. All right, emergency lights on. And let's see if I remember how to fly a 737. All right, so window heat on. What are we cruising at today? We're cruising at 36,000 feet. We'll go ahead and put that in right here. 360. There it goes. What up, MD10? Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Aviator Annex. I really do appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. All right, so we're gonna start from the left. We'll go left to right because I'm just kind of rusty here. So yaw damper not needed just yet. All this is good. We're not gonna turn the fuel pumps on just yet. Battery's on. Standby power is fine. Ground power is on and connected. SIBO signs will leave off. It is a bit dark and overcast here in Anchorage, Alaska, so we will turn on the panel lighting. The rest of that looks fine to me. Also, we got the window heats turned on. Probe heat not needed. Hydraulic pumps are good where they're at. And we don't need any packs or bleeds on because we're on ground power. Logo light on, and our steady nav lights are on. Sorry about that. Why is the rest of my plane not turned on? Am I forgetting something? Battery on. Ground power is a veil, and it's on. Oh, there it is. It just takes a second. Gotcha. Brakes are set. Let's jump into our FMC. So again, I'm looking away. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. IRS. See, this is why we have amazing chat co-pilots, because you guys remind me what I need to do. Put it on a heading and align nav, align nav. Beautiful. Love it. All right, now we're gonna dive into our FMC. So FS actions. I'm gonna check, make sure they have the doors open. It should be. Yep. Oh, look at that. Jet Aviation just showed up. Check this out. Oh, it does open the door. So I'm not doing that myself. That's cool. That's one thing I was concerned about is he gonna open the door for us? And there he goes. What's up, man? He even ducks to get in. That's pretty legit. That is legit. And he should come back out too. What up, Dominic by Rails? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Quick side note, because I have my mind in so many directions. Train Sim World, Train Sim World 3 coming out September 6th. Definitely don't want to miss out if you're into trains. Also, Way of the Hunter. Hunting game just came out a couple days ago. I've been playing it, loving it. Formula 1 Manager coming out next week. I can't wait for that. Construction Simulator, I'm playing that as well. Angler, which is a fishing simulator, coming out as well later this month. So lots of stuff I'm looking forward to. Alright, so that looks dope. That's cool. They're gonna do their thing. And I was kind of concerned that I might have to, like, you know, change it. But it's really cool how they've done a good job of making it, like, automate. I don't have to go and open the doors myself. It does it itself. So we'll see if we stick with that process. So back to our FMC. We can focus on that while they're doing other things. Thank you so much, Dominic by Rails, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family, my friend. Yeah, he just walked through. Alright, so let's go to return FMC position initialization. We are currently in Papa Alpha November Charlie. And we should already have an IRS ready. We'll take the GPS left position and drop that right there. That's good to go. Over to route. And we are PANC. I'm actually going to do flight plan request. I've already made my flight plan on SimBrief, and we're just going to import that in to save some time. So select Anchorage to PABR, 628 miles to the north. Select flight plan request. And I'm not sure if you guys can see my dog. I have a new dog, by the way. Not sure if I mentioned this before I went out of town. His name is Perry. You know, like Phineas and Ferb, where's Perry? That's his name. I don't know. He's a little needy today. So I don't know what's going on with him. All right, route uplink is ready. We'll load that. Nope, spammers do not get shoutouts. Everyone gets a shout out except spammers. So, what's beeping? Is that just what is that noise? Not sure what that beeping is. All right, we got our flight plan in here. We'll activate it. Execute that. I don't know what's beeping. All right, departure arrival. We don't have an actual departure flying out of Anchorage today, but we are expecting to use runway. 07 left, I guess. I guess that's legit. I get my charts ready too. I no longer have an iPad. Sad day. I'll tell you that story en route. That's an Oshkosh story. It's pretty simple. You can probably guess what it is. The Top Cat 32. Thank you for that sub. Thank you so much for that support. Really do appreciate that. What to go with SimBrief gave us, which is 07 left. Is it left or right? Left. Don't know what that beeping is. No departure. Execute that. Back over to index and then arrival into PABR. As they're kind of, this is a fairly small airport, so it probably doesn't have an arrival either. It does not. Runway 08 ILS. We're gonna need ILS because the weather does not look too great out there where we're headed today. I don't know what that beeping sound is. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it. Probably a GSX thing that I don't know about yet. It's definitely. Yeah, I think it's the GSX. Yeah, it is GSX. It's waiting for me to close right entry forward. I don't know why it's waiting for me. Wait, you opened the door. Why can't you close it yourself? Yes, I Oshkoshed my iPad. Yeah. Yeah. Right, I'm trying to find out what our transition is here. We got not ATC, but we have traffic in here. That's pretty cool. I like that. Oshkoshed. Oshkoshed my iPad. Sad day. We're gonna transition at. We'll probably do a procedure turn, VIR.
Thanks for the quality of your stream. Smiling face. Okay, sign light skin tone.
Dio Galvin, thank you so much, my friend. So much for that support. I really do appreciate that. Hopefully you're doing well. Hold on, my dog is eating some. I gotta mute myself out so I can yell at him. He's probably gonna start doing it again. I bet. I know it. I have to watch him because he ate one of my shoes. He ate my wife's shoe. And now he's trying to eat my backpack. Hold on. And every time I look away, it's like it's like I can't see him or something. He starts doing it again. All right, so we got our departure arrival set up. We're a little distracted today. It's okay. What up, our Godstone? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. It's so great to see you, my friend. What is this? Where am I? Oh, those legs. Gotcha. Let's check for discount duties. There's one right there. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it. I'm gonna click here. And drop it right there. Execute that. That looks good to me. Alright, let's continue to perf in it. And we'll go ahead and just get our perf request from SimBrief. So we'll request it, we'll get it in. Not the backpack. Yeah, it's my new backpack too. Perry is a Pitbull mix, but it's a mystery what the other mix is. We just know he's partly Pitbull. We don't know what the other mix is. Load that. Yeah, I think these guys are done, but they won't leave until I do something, which is weird. So I guess they want us to close the door, so we'll close the door. Thank you, Brian. Brian Crawley, thank you so much. I want to close YouTube for that super chat donation. Thank you so much for that support. I really do appreciate that. Alright, we'll see if they'll leave now. Yep, there they go. Now they're leaving. Sweet. Alright. They're too lazy to close the doors. Yeah, apparently. And here's the thing too, this GSX is very finicky right now, and it works differently with like almost every aircraft you load in. So there's just different things you gotta do. Hit execute here. And our planned fuel today, again, if you guys just be patient with me, there's a lot going on and I'm trying to get through it. So sorry, it's gonna take us a bit longer to get off the ground. It is also my first time doing a full flight with GSX. Trying to get the hang of what the process is. But all right, so we have 102 passengers. We're gonna plan the cruise. I think I said 36,000 feet. Is that what I said? Yep, 36,000 feet. So we'll put that in here on the right. So 360. We'll drop that right there. Our planned ground weight is is it 129? That can't be right. This in pounds or kilograms? Let me double check. Let me double check. Because I was flying in Europe before I went out of town, and we could definitely be in kilograms. I think it's in menu, PMDG setup, aircraft, is it display, equipment, and like the last page. Is it in here? I feel like it might be in kgs because the numbers are so off. And I think I'm in the wrong section. Is it display? Yes, display. Yep, there it is, KGS. We were correct. Man, that would have been a failure waiting to happen. We would not have had enough fuel. Alright, cool. So glad I checked. Execute that. Let's jump back into our perf page again. We'll go to menu, FMC. How do I get there? Route. Oh. How do I get there? In it? Yeah, in it. Index. And perf. There we go. Alright, that looks much better. Much better. So, all right, so 360 planned fuel is going to be 221.6. Why does it say this? This is weird. This can't be right. Let's import it again and see if we get some different numbers. Yeah, I highly doubt GSX will be available for Xbox because it's running with a third party, or not third party, it's running with a external program. Yeah, it's still the same numbers. So fuel we're expecting is 21.6 though. Might be because we're not fueled up at all right now. And then 360. And then there's a new ground weight. Yeah, it looks better. Still not right. But we'll leave it though. Execute that. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much, Markel, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. All right, anyone limits, takeoff, flaps 5. We really can't do this until we load. So let's get loaded. That's what the problem is. We shouldn't be doing our numbers anyways until we get loaded with passengers and whatnot. So how does that work though? Because PMDG has its own system for loading passengers. But GSX also is linked with my sim brief. So it should know exactly how much stuff. So we're just going to go into the next step. I think that those guys are out the way. They are. We're going to go to GSX and we're going to run it. This is really all a test flight, basically. A very short flight on purpose. It goes to request refueling.
Refueling truck is on its way.
It's going to take a second for the refueling truck to get here.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Okay, yeah. So it says, please don't load aircraft until the truck arrives and asks to load it. So I guess we'll wait until he gets here to do that. Che knows the ways. You've done the kilogram pound swap many times. Yeah, close call, man. Pag, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. I'm always breaking planes. It seems to be a thing. It's a thing. So the interesting thing about the fuel truck, and again, I'm not like, this is really, oh no. Like, what happened to my my jetway? A lot of you guys, as I said, have seen this. You've watched the preview stream. Look at the mountains out there. That is amazing. But I'm explaining a lot of these things for people who have not seen any, streams or any information about GSX yet. So just bear with us. There is a UPS 747, beautiful takeoff. That is a sight. Wow. I can't believe we just witnessed that. That was such a gorgeous departure. I don't know if that's AI or if that's a real person. I have no clue. That was like, that made my day right there. That 100% made my day. I am not gonna lie. Been a little stressful trying to deal with GSX and all its bugginess, but that right there made my day 100%. Yeah, you hear an afterburner sound because most likely there's an F-18 somewhere around here, or an F-22 or a F-35. I don't know, some fighter jet is buzzing the tower on multiplayers. That's what you're hearing. That was not the 747 in afterburner, even though it was pretty cool hearing a sound in general. But by the way, so while we're waiting for the fueler, we have AIG model matching running. One of my favorite AI aircraft model matching systems that are currently out. It's kind of a headache to get set up, but I got it set up and it's working pretty good. So some of the aircraft you see populating the gates are actually AI aircraft, and eventually those aircraft will actually push back and take off and go to their destination, which is pretty cool. But then also we have just a regular. There's our fuel truck. I'm not sure where he left from, but he came a long way. But yeah, so we also have just regular model matching using AIG models for Vatsim multiplayer. So I believe there may be one or two other aircraft on the ground here in Anchorage. But you guys know me. You know my philosophy. I absolutely hate seeing empty airports. So I love having some type of, busy traffic system to populate my airports. Here comes the fueler.
Fuel truck is in position. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Okay. All right, we'll try that. So again, I'm learning as I go right now, guys. I am learning as I go. So we're gonna go and jump over to fuel. We need, what did I say earlier? We need 21,579 in pounds. So 21,579. That's exactly how much fuel we need. All right, let's see if it does anything. Chief, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you as well, man. Good to see you as well. Airplane system is loading fuel. That's pretty cool. Wait, are you leaving? Are you leaving? Is he gonna... That's it? Oh, that was lame. You know what? I think I should have used the progressive one, but I don't know if I can do that in PMDG. Anyways, we're gonna continue to boarding. I don't know. I'll figure this out. We'll get it figured out in the future. For now, let's just continue. Alright, so GSX, let's do request boarding.
Boarding requested.
I don't like that though.
Pilot's boarding starting.
I do like the idea of some type of notification telling you that boarding has started, but I don't like it crowding my screen. And I don't like it saying it out loud. It's kind of immersion breaking. So we got the belt loaders rolling up with the Alaska branding. This guy is just floating on the back. I'm not sure what's up with that. They're gonna go ahead and get connected to the aircraft. Pretty cool. And we should also see some baggage carts drive up at some point too to assist with that. I really love how smooth the animations are. Very impressed. And passengers will start boarding soon too. We should see them if everything works correctly. We should see the passengers walking down this jet bridge here. Yeah, he was moonwalking, absolutely. I'm waiting to see if we can see some passengers walking out. You're gonna scream if they actually throw the bags. I think we need to set cargo as well. I'm gonna go inside. We'll come back out, and we'll set the. Do I need to set passengers? I don't know what I need to do in here and what I don't need to do in here. Let's go with payload. We're gonna have a full flight, so 8 in first class and 120 in economy. Total of 128. Forward cargo, I'm gonna go with about 1,500 in the front and 1,500 in the back, and that's gonna be our final loads. And we'll see. Hopefully, we'll start seeing
Your
people.
crew has boarded.
My crew
Passengers boarding starting.
I didn't see the crew walk down, but they're coming. Not sure where the bags are. I'm just waiting to see some passengers. I hope they walk through the jetway like the way they came out. Alright, so that's good. I'm gonna return, and what else can we do? So payload. Is that door open? There are some nice sounds, like you know, aircraft loading sounds they got going on, playing in the background. Very nice. Yeah, I think these are good. I'm kind of. I think what needs to happen to really. Oh, there it is. We got people walking. People walking. Now this is cool. And look, we're gonna go all the way in to the plane. Watch your head, man. And they're gonna walk inside. Just stand here like a flight attendant. Watch your head. Ow. Right to the top. That's close enough. Yeah, I'm doing it the instant way. I'm not sure. Is that everybody? That can't be everybody. Oh, it's too fast. There's still no bags. Alright, let's leave it here and we'll see. Alright, so payload is set, fuel is set. And we're doing it the instant way, that's correct. Because I'm scared that if I do it the way in here, that it'll bring out the PMDG trucks, and I don't want to see the PMDG trucks. Yeah, like I can't load without that. So I don't know. Again, I'll mess around with this even more in the future. Anyways, our flight plan is done, and our load is basically complete. I'm gonna do one more. Was it ground weight? Do one more performance request here, and see what we get. Yeah, it's still kind of confusing. We got Lufthansa 320, 321 looks like pulling in. Baggage trucks may not come out unless you set that menu. What do you mean? Yeah, it looks better. Alright, cool. Yeah, this is actually, our numbers are much better now. Except we need to change it to 360. And our 0 fuel 8, so we'll just click there. And I think that's good. Yeah, we also need to put our cruise wind. So our cruise wind today for our flights is going to be 28144. And that should be it. Execute. Alright, you want to limit? Now we can do our takeoff data. Flaps 5. Again, CG is going to be 25.0. Trim 5.16. Thank you, that person. Thank you so much, man. That really means a lot. That's close enough. Alright, let's get the APU turned on because we're pretty much ready to go. We got fuel. Yeah, we got fuel on the left and the right. And actually a little bit in the center too. So fuel pumps on. Oh, I think I hear. Oh, here comes the bags. Wow. Okay, so that's actually pretty cool. It doesn't instantly come. Like you have to actually wait a little bit for the bags to show up. And cool. That's dope. So we'll still get the APU started anyways. It's kind of expected process here. So go to APU. Hit start, and then we'll go outside and we'll actually go watch them load the bags. What's the landing altitude here in Anchorage? Let me find out. Waiting for the blue light. What the heck is it? There it is. Airport elevation is 122. Oh, for our runway, it's gonna be 122. That's close enough. And APU is almost ready. Again, once we get the APU started, we'll jump outside and watch them finish loading bags. But I do like the fact that here it is, APU gen pop on. Beautiful. Bleed on, packs on, and isolation valve is already on. And you can hear all the air coming on. That is good to go. Cool. Alright. Yeah, if you look out here, you'll see that they actually kind of throw it on. And he's about to finish with the last bag in the first cart. That is so accurate. FS Dream Team, good job on that, man. Good job. Good job. That is very accurate representation of how we treat your bags. Not with disrespect. You know, if we're trying to load a plane with 100, 200 bags on it, you know, we ain't got time to gently set it on the thing. Thank you, Pizza Des. Thank you so much for that subscription. Welcome to the Blu-ray family. Good to see you. Welcome aboard, my good friend. It's just a light toss. Yeah, it's just a light toss. So that's what I always tell people. Don't put anything fragile in your bag. This guy is lucky because all his bags are the same shape. In reality, you got big bags, little bags, long bags, soft bags, hard cases, and yeah, all that stuff. He's like, looking. This is usually me. I'm like putting bags on, and I know people are watching me from the window, so I'll look up at them, and then I'll keep putting bags on. It's like, yeah, I just tossed your bag. All right, cool. Yeah, I like this. I like this. I'm definitely gonna get faster at it the more I do it, and get the hang of my process of using it. Again, it is quite unstable. Sometimes it just doesn't work at all. Now it'll be sweet they put a guy inside stacking bags. I'll be the stacker. I'll stack the bags today. Yes, yes, I did toss your bag. Yes, car seats, golf clubs, animals, all that kind of stuff goes underneath the plane. Absolutely. Alright, cool. Alright, so once we're done boarding, I mean, we're free to go. I mean, passengers are all on, it looks like already. We're just waiting for the bags. Once the bags are done, we can push. So what I think we should do, because they have one more cart to go, let's go ahead and get prepared for pushback. I think we're already ready, to be honest with you. I'm going to go down here and make sure our radios are set. So we're on 22.8, we're on Unicom on Vatsim. I'll also get our radio set, or our transponder set to what I usually set it to, which is 2116. If ATC comes on, we'll reset the transponder. But for now, we'll set it like that. We'll turn it on because I will forget. And we'll get some panel lighting on down here. Texas boy, you have worked for Southwest Airlines for 6 years. Wow, what do you think, man? How do you like it over there? I have a friend of mine who I used to work with, who now works for Southwest. And he said great things about it. Matter of fact, he's trying to get me to go over there myself. And I'm not 100% convinced yet. To be honest, I'm not 100% convinced just yet. But it sounds like a great place to work. We'll get some panel lighting on in here. This is probably the longest it has taken us. Actually, no, it's only been 41 minutes into the stream. It's about typical. How long it takes me to get going. That's good, man. We love it a lot. Everyone's very respectful. And you get treated like a human being. That's important. Very important. Puerto Rican pilot corpses as well. He is correct. They do load on dead bodies in the bottom of planes. Sounds weird, I know, but it's true. Alright, I'm going to set our altitude to our cruise. Nope, don't jump up here. Don't jump up here. I've already taken him out. Perry is taken care of. I've taken him out like one of the reasons we had to delay the stream today is because I took him out to run around. To hopefully not bother me. Usually he sleeps during my recording time, but I don't know, he's been very needy today. Alright, flight director's on, left and right. And looks like they're... Wait, what? Wait, what? What's going on here? Oh, okay. I thought they left the truck out here without the tug on it. So they're finishing up, they're done. That's pretty sweet. Now, another thing you can do in the airport editor, which we'll talk about another day, but you could actually place passengers in here walking around and stuff. It's very cool. Now, I've never done a pushback with GSX, so I have no idea if it's going to work or how it works. Let's see if they're going to do their job and close the door too. I highly doubt they're going to close the door. They're probably going to leave it open. Yep, I don't know why there's stairs in the back. I don't personally use those. What's that wind sound? Oh, that's the AC. Okay, what's next? GSX. Request boarding complete, prepare pushback and departure. Yeah, yeah, that's what I need. Alright, how does that work? Never pressed this button in my life. Departure clearance requested. Let's see if there's any sounds. Alright, jet bridge is on the way out. We'll turn on the anti-collision lights.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
Wait, is that the pin? Oh, I gotta watch this. Wait, is that me? I gotta watch this. I gotta watch this.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Probably should bend down next time. Oh, here comes the truck. For now on, I claim it. This is me. If you see it in your sim, that's me. You're welcome. Alright, he's gonna pump up the wheels. Alright, select pushback direction. We're gonna go nose, left, tail, right. But before we do that, I need to close the doors because nobody closes the doors. Like nobody. All the doors are open. So close that door and close those doors. And disconnect the GPU. Do quick edit. I don't know how to do it, but okay, sure. Alright, so how does this work, guys? You told me to do it. And I don't know how do I rotate that thing? There's no instructions. So I guess they were gonna push me straight back. How do I do? Yeah, I shouldn't have chose quick edit. It's drone cam. Use arrow keys. Hold shift to go faster. Oh, Captain Nogear, by the way, congrats on becoming a pushback driver in the chat. Thank you, man. Congrats, bro. Alright, arrow. Oh, okay. How do I rotate? Okay, it's the same as the other thing. Okay, there we go. So I'm pressing the one numpad key. And I'm using the arrows to move it around. And I'm gonna push right in front of that Lufthansa 320. And there should be good. And rotate a little bit. Alright, right there. Enter.
Exiting from editing mode. Please wait.
Alright.
Release parking brakes.
Alright, stand by for the brakes. Alright, so we just waited for the GPU to get disconnected and clear.
Release parking brakes.
It is clear. Yes, it is. Now, I don't know why I've noticed this in my, like, trying to get today's stream setup, but whenever you go into the PMDG menu, for whatever reason, it either connects or disconnects the jet bridge.
Release parking brakes.
It basically does the opposite of what you wanted to do. So I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of the jet bridge now. I guess I'll go to GSX.
Release parking brakes.
Menu. And I don't know how to get rid of the jet bridge now.
Release parking brakes.
Okay, you can definitely leave me alone. Alright, seatbelt's on. Thank you for the reminder. Beacon light is on. Isolation valve is on. APU's on. We're all
Release
good.
parking brakes.
And we'll release the brakes, sure. Because I can't get rid of the jet bridge. So hopefully it'll go away.
Release parking brakes.
Brakes are released, bro. Do your job. Brakes, yeah, brakes are released. Clear to push.
Release parking brakes.
Now I can't get them to disconnect. There we go.
Release parking brakes.
Alright, they're released, man. Oh, I know what it is. The chocks are on. Remove.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Copy. We'll start engines shortly. How do I get rid of the jet bridge? Alright. So I gotta use the ATC menu. Hey, Kamali, I'm glad you find it entertaining watching me struggle. Okay, so I released these chocks. The jet bridge is clear. My brakes are released. I have chosen what I want to do for pushback, And he's not pushing. Why is he not pushing? Why is that thing still there? What am I doing wrong? Can I get like a tug camera too? I definitely want this camera view right here. That would be dope. Okay, seriously, how do I do this? Stop here and complete pushback procedure? No. Abort pushback? No. Tap the brakes? Huh. I wonder what it could be. Beacon light is on. Brakes are released. It has to be something to do with this menu here. Has to be. Something is confusing it. Pushback? None. Removed. Ground services, GPU cart. Chocks removed? Yeah, chocks removed. Just set the chocks and we'll put them back on. Alright, now I'm getting a ping from the GSX gods. Please set parking brake immediately. Right now it's me to set the parking brake? I don't understand. Please release parking brake. Okay. This is kind of basically what sums up GSX in its current state. This right here. This has been my experience with GSX so far. I'm looking at the debug window console that you have to have open as well. It's telling me to please set parking brakes immediately. So, brakes are set. And now it says, please release parking brakes immediately. And now, it's just in a loop. So I don't think this is gonna work. So, I'm gonna set the brake. We're gonna abort the pushback. And I wonder if it'll let me try it again. But does it just disappear? Yeah, it disappears. Check, make sure I didn't have another window open. No. I'm gonna try it one more time. Do a barrel roll. It kind of seems like I might be in quick edit mode because that little thing is still there. That thing is still there. The GSX. I think it didn't like the chocks being on. Continue. Oh, cool. Continue pushback. Okay, so it's gonna start over with the clearance for that. All right, that's fine. It should work. It should work now. Now we have the chocks already removed, and we're just sitting here with the brakes on. Again, this whole live stream is basically a test and a learning experience for this thing because I haven't had any time.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
GSX ground stop experience. Oh my god, that's horrible and hilarious. Horrible and hilarious. We still have an hour-long flight to do when we eventually get away from the gate. I guess, is he gonna ask me what I want to...
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Okay. Wait, is he doing things? Oh, he's doing things. Yeah, there's a lot of information in the manual. It's very helpful. if you want to read it. I do like that they put the flag on there. That's pretty cool. It actually connects to the wheel. That's pretty sick too. And he's gonna be like a monster and do this in one pump. It usually takes like 4 or 5 pumps to get the wheels up. Noteworthy nerd, good to see, man. Yes, James, it's been a while, man. It's been a while. Good to see you, though. Alright, so it's connected. Is he asking me questions on the inside? What do you need now, man? You should be ready for brakes release. Yeah, he's strong, man. One pump. I don't think it's even possible to do it in one. I don't think it matters how like strong you are. You can like pull it all the way as high as it can go and push down as hard as you can. I don't think it's gonna go all the way up. It might get off the ground, but I don't think it's gonna go all the way up. If that's insane, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. I'm a little worried about what ground services might do to us en route. Alright, what do I need to do now? Maybe, I think this is where he asked me where I'm supposed to go. I also don't like the GSX menu button. Like, it's very confusing on when it's working and when it's not. Yeah, there's literally nothing he wants me to do. Continue pushback, yes. There we go. I'm just gonna do normal. We're not gonna do quick edit. We're just gonna do nose left, tail right.
Release parking brakes.
All right, I can do that.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Roger, we'll start engines when ready. There we go, now we're working. Cool, yeah, he's turning us early. Oh my god. Yeah, he broke our nose gear. Broke our nose gear. What is going... Dead! What is going on here? What is this? What is this? Have wing walkers? Just one wing walker? Alright. I'm a little bit worried about starting engines. I don't think it's safe to start engines right now. He said, you asked for nose left, you get nose left. Brian Crawley says, you think this is fun? Wait for the follow me car. We'll try the follow me car when we get to where we're going. We're not going to have a long taxi, but we'll try it out and just test it. But the nose wheel doesn't turn either, which is kind of weird. Right, watch the red line, the unemployment line. Alright, we're gonna fire up the engines now.
Set parking brakes.
Alright, brake set, clear disconnect, show me the pin.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Oh, engines are not even start. No, we're not even that far. Alright, starting engine 2. Oh wait, hold on. We gotta do some things. So packs off. That's it. That's all we need to do. Let's turn a few bumps on. And ground. There we go. We got some movement happening. Bro, this has been an eventful ground handling experience. Alright, 18. Here comes 20. Give me some fuel. Where's my sound at? Why is it so quiet? forgot everything, Maverick. I forgot everything. Can you edit the scene yet? Yes, you can. You can edit the like how the passengers approach your aircraft. You can do all that stuff already, which is really cool, actually. I was actually really impressed with that feature. All right, we should have a good engine start on 2. Is he gonna call it, or do I need to just do it? Starting 1. $17, $19, there's $20. They haven't even disconnected yet. He's just standing there. I like how he's just jamming music, just bumping, bouncing. I might have to let them know the engine start is good. Oh, okay. All right, 125, 128, 136. We should be good on the engine start. Yep, engines. Go damper. Probe. Hydraulics. And AP off. AP bleed off. Backs back on. And I guess we'll check the menu. Yep, confirm good engine start. I think this definitely needs...
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Loud. It's pretty realistic how loud that is out there. That's why we wear headphones. Lots of traffic backing up behind us. Micah boy, welcome back, man. Good to see you.
Unlocking gear.
Oh my god, there's a freaking 737 doing donuts. He must be he's being pushed back by GSX. Hey, bro, man, show me the pin.
Bypass pin removed.
It's okay. He's being pushed back, but
Right is clear.
he's being pushed back by GSX. GSX got another one. I like how he walks. Like, yeah, I'm a rampage it. I like my job. I like planes. Alright, I think that's far enough. I can see you. Are you gonna turn around and show me the pin, or are you just gonna walk off? Okay, cool. Oh, that's the money shot. Oh! That's cool. That's gold. Alright, cool. Thank you so much. You guys tried in Anchorage. I think you need some more training. I think you might want to go play, what's that game called? Ground Handling Simulator. And get your training up and then come back and with an update to GSX, and then we'll talk. Anyways, we got both engines confirmed on. Packs are on. We're good to go. We get the taxi lights on, runway turn off lights on. We get the flaps set for takeoff. Flaps 5. That's 3 notches. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Now get the sounds turned back up. Oh yeah, flight control check is. Alright, I am ready. Brakes, release. And an hour and a half later, we are taxiing. How long has it been, actually? Yeah. Oh, actually, it's only been an hour and 5 minutes. Feels like it's been much longer. Feels like much longer. Alright, so today, guys, as not usual, but today we're rocking the Thrustmaster yoke, Boeing yoke with Honeycomb's Bravo throttle, and also have the radio panel from Logitech. Todo bien. I think we have to verify our V speeds: 125, 128, and 136. We'll set this to 136. And I'll be honest with you guys, I do not have high hopes for the rest of today's stream. So thank you for sticking around. I don't even know where we're going. I think we go left. Let me get some charts. And we'll find out where we're driving to. So 07 left for departure. Yeah, we'll make a left turn. Make a call with Vatsim. Anchorage traffic. Hold on, wrong frequency. There we go. 22.8. Anchorage traffic. Alaska 116. Taxiing the runway 07 left via Lima Golf Hotel. Anchorage. Thank you, Jay, for double checking. Does follow me work for taxi out as well? I don't know what all this is. Yeah, we're gonna just. Yeah. Oh, I guess that's to pick a parking spot. So we're gonna not do that. So we'll try if it'll allow us. We'll try to do the follow me when we get out there. But for now, it's time for a good old drive-by. Beautiful. All right, where are we going? Right turn here, actually, on Gulf. Over Max, what's up, man? You played Microsoft Flight Sim 2? That's dope, man. Yeah, I love this game, man. Love it. Still looking forward to another flight simulator coming out very soon. We don't know when, but we just know it's very soon. X-Plane 12. But man, I absolutely love Microsoft Flight Sim. I've been super excited about this particular add-on, GSX for ground services. Just hoping, I'm hoping that they'll iron out some bugs. That's all. That's all it is. It's gonna be a bit patient. It's a bit of a rocky start, but I know that it's gonna get better. It can only get better from here. It can only get better. Alright, so we're passing Romeo. We're about a couple taxiways away from entering the left one. We're gonna cross runway 33, so I'm gonna make a call there. And we'll get our strobe light on. And yeah, for to cross the runway. Anchorage traffic, Alaska 116, crossing 33 at... Where are we? At Kilo, Anchorage. Hopefully, the scenery of this route will make up for our major delay we've had. But like I said, one thing I was wondering about GSX was like, how did this go in beta? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like their main issue is some of the server issues. Now that we have thousands, hundreds of thousands, even probably people who bought this product and are trying to use it at the same time. Now they're having issues getting it downloaded, getting it updated, getting it working, and it's just crazy. So, but again, we are at Aerosoft's Anchorage next week on Thursday on the Blue Experience YouTube channel for our podcast. They will be on. We'll be interviewing Aerosoft themselves on our Flight Sim and Aviation podcast coming up next Thursday. So stay tuned for that. That's gonna be on the Blue Experience YouTube channel. All right, guys, we are approaching. This is runway 07 left. And I think I saw traffic inbound. Let's take a look off our right. I could have swore I saw lights. It might be landing on 07 right. Alright, let's get set up to take off. So, this is all good. We'll go continuous because I always forget to do that. Landing lights on. Wing lights, wing wells. Good. We are good. Alright. Arm LNAV. And auto throttle. Anchorage traffic, Alaska 116, taking off runway 07 left, departing to the north. Anchorage. Alright, let's check our leg speed. I'm just gonna put this on climb, and we'll put this one over here on legs. Actually, no, we'll put it on route. Let's see, route, takeoff. There we go. Alright, 7 left confirmed. And you are correct, LNAV did not arm. That is okay. We'll probably arm it when we get in the air. It says arm right here, actually. Alright, and let's see if my toggle button works. 4%. Toggle. Chrono.
Your speed's alive. 8 knots.
8 knots. Look at those mountains.
Rotate.
Rotate.
E2. Positive rate of climb.
You're up. Alright, bring that nose down. Already in the clouds. Didn't get to appreciate Anchorage very long. Alright, we'll fly by hand on the turn. Bring the nose back up. Alright, gears up and off. Oh yeah, look at that. Love it. Alright, flaps up. Alright, we're still rolling slightly left. Again, heading basically direct north. No departure. Just go as we please. Passing 5,500 and rolling out. Alright, it's pretty much straight ahead from here, so we go autopilot on. Yep, autopilot 1 is on. The VNAV is activated. See, we are on climb mode. Top of climb coming up in 89 miles. Put terrain radar on. And I think traffic is on, but we'll make sure. Yep, traffic is on now. Forgot to set our barrel. Whoops. Oh well, too late now. Be in the air. Alright guys, goodbye Anchorage, and through the soup we go. Not sure how high these clouds go, but can't wait for the breakout. Passing 7,000 for 3,600 or 36,000. Anchorage traffic passing 8,000 feet, departing to the north. Last call. Anchorage. Oh, look at that. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Sim Blue. Oh yeah. It brings back memories of my flight to Oshkosh. We gotta talk about that, by the way. We gotta talk about that. I got some flying hours myself. We gotta talk about that. Alright, coming out of the first layer of clouds, we got another higher layer above us. Sadly, it seems like this happens every time we do it. Every time I fly in Alaska or somewhere just gorgeously scenic, and I fly with live weather, the weather is horrible and I can't see the ground. I can't see the beautiful scenery. Look at that wing flex. Got some towering cumulus clouds. All that is nasty right there. Kateo, how is GSX on performance? It's good, man. Like I don't see any effects performance-wise at all for GSX for me. 0. I love that view right there. Turn weather off. Where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in turning the weather off completely? Nah, it's all good. We'll come back on a nice, pretty day. It's usually pretty nasty in Alaska. You have a very low chance of catching beautiful weather in Alaska. It's either cold or snowy, rainy. Yeah, honestly, yeah. I mean, the truth is, when the weather is bad, you know, the clouds are something nice to look at too. I see the clouds as a bit of scenery myself. How are we looking? Like a front passing 13,000 feet. We're actually not going to turn the landing lights off until 18,000. We'll do it at the same time as we do our standard barrel, which we're already kind of set to. So VNAV is doing its thing. LNAV is also working. I don't remember if we've streamed the 737 since the 737-600 update, but I know they did some fine tuning of the VNAV profile and LNAV and all that stuff. So hopefully we see some of that today. And that was weeks ago that happened. Alright, over to the legs page. We're going directly to Cuddy, which is 295 miles away. Is GSX worth the price? I think it's fairly priced for what they're offering. The truth is, though, in its current state, it feels like an early access beta. And I hate to say that, because a lot of products are coming out in this exact state where it's like, oh, it's a really cool idea. We can see what you're going for, but you're just not completely delivering on that thing. And the main issue that I'm having with GSX, again, I think it's totally worth the price. I don't regret my what I paid for it. I know it's gonna get better as they, you know, debug it and stuff like that and find out what the issues are. But currently my problem is there's a program that you have to run for GSX to run in Microsoft Flight Sim called CAUATL or something like that, COUATL. That program itself is usually the heart of all my problems. Sometimes it doesn't want to start up at all. Sometimes it just, you know, doesn't translate to the sim, and the sim is like, we can't detect that you're using the third-party program, so we can't run all the GSX coolness. And then also the other thing for me is that it's completely new to me. I didn't play GSX and P3D, so I don't really know what to expect. So I'm trying to figure out kind of where the process is for me in making things work. It also, like, different airports can kind of be buggy. Like, it's a lot of variations, right? You may have a perfect, beautiful experience in a certain aircraft at a certain airport, but if you go somewhere else, it may not work at all. And so that's been my issue. It's just been kind of inconsistent. It's kind of unreliable, which is my biggest worry, is that it's unreliable. I want to be able to load up Microsoft Flight Sim and say, hey, I'm flying from Anchorage to Seattle or wherever, and I know for sure without any extra special work that I can get GSX to just run alongside. I don't want GSX to get in the way, right? We're still here to fly planes. This is not a passenger simulator, even though we want passengers. It adds so much to the realism, but we don't want it to get in the way. We want to be able to do what we do, and GSX basically run in the background and do what it's supposed to do as we're setting up the aircraft. That's what I wanted to do. Is it ever going to be like that exactly? I'm not sure. But I think what it's going to take, it's going to take PMDG, Phoenix, Fly-by-Wire, and all these different third-party developers who made these aircraft to like butter sink GSX with their coding, because GSX is doing everything they can do to like make their coding work for these aircraft. And I'm sure that PMDG and Phoenix have had copies of it, but I think they need to have a bit more native integration with GSX. For what I understand on P3D, that's how it worked. A lot of planes, when they came out, they had native GSX support. There was no extra special bridge to make the gap. Like, it just came out, it was gonna work with it. That's from what I understand. Again, I didn't play P3D, so I don't know. But point is, it's not finished. I'm not gonna say it's not finished. It's not cleaned up. It's buggy as heck. It's inconsistent. It's unreliable. Once they fix those things, it's gonna be great. I love it. I really love what they're trying to do. I've been waiting for it for a long time. I'm very excited. Ground handling is a big deal for me, especially since I work. That's my job. And getting it right is very important to me. So hopefully they get it right very soon. And it seems like the developers are very active so far with fixing things. So I'm considering making a organized review soon. But that's kind of my first thoughts. Yes, when it works great. When it doesn't, you're like pulling your hair out. That's exactly right. So that's what it is. Yeah, got some kinks to work out. That's all it is. But yeah, so guys, finally we're in the air. Let's take a quick look. Oh wait, we're up here. So we're 27,000 feet. Let's go standard, and let's turn the land lights off. And we'll go back to off there on ignition, and we'll ping the flight attendants. And so far, pretty smooth air for the most part. You can kind of see a little bit of scenery down there, just a little bit, getting little tease. Oh, that view is gorgeous. I'm gonna leave it right there for a little while. I'm liking that. Let's take a look at Sim Toolkit Pro and show you guys where we're going, because I highly doubt, I'm pretty sure about 99% of you guys watching have no idea where we're even flying to, because I don't even know. I personally don't know myself. So let's bring that up real quick on the stream. Sim Toolkit Pro window, there it is. So this is Sim Toolkit Pro, still currently my preferred way to track my flights and set my flights up. Let's go to the live map. Give it a second to load. We are an hour and 15 minutes away from Papa Alpha Bravo Romeo. That is where we're going. Looks like there's ATC over here in Canada, but not in Alaska. So sad day. So you can see here, took off out of Anchorage. Lots of bad weather actually in Anchorage. But as we go north, it's going to be super clear and just gorgeous. Hopefully, we'll see. But basically, where we're going is like the northernmost point of Alaska, and this is the name of it. I can't pronounce it. You probably can't even see it in the stream. I'm gonna change the colors to the light map, and now there's no name. So anyways, we're going here. Oh, we got a mountain range. That's gonna be pretty. That's gonna be real pretty. In the dark map you can see the names, but yeah. But anyways, it's a weird name place. All you need to know that the airport code is PABR. And as for landing, it's not a tiny airport, but it's not a big airport. They don't have gates. It's only like hard stands. So it is what it is. Thank you so much, November 87 Uniform Papa, for the subscription. Thank you, man, for that continued support to the Twitch channel and YouTube as well, man. We'll definitely, hopefully we'll get a chance to talk later today. But yeah, so a little bit of geography. That is where we are in Alaska, heading northbound. But yeah, I've done some tests with GSX and the Phoenix. I haven't done a flight, but it's kind of loaded up to see if it works, and it does work. 5-0 wire does work. The Captain Sim needs a new config file, at least when I tried it. Let me get this thing off the screen here. I have not tested the 747. I've been trying to test things with different aircraft. The issue is I can't freaking get GSX to load half the time. So I spend most of my time restarting Microsoft Flight Sim, which takes forever for me. Go outside. Gamer Addy just departed out of Anchorage. Sweet, man. Shadow, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Ah, look at this. So as we head north, even though the storms are dissipating, the temperature is dropping, and it is icy and snowy up here. Look at that massive mountain right off our nose right now. That's a beautiful view. Yeah, it is. Alright, so let's talk about the Oshkosh iPad adventure. Yeah, I'm turning the sound down a little bit. We don't have a long cruise. We have enough time to hang out and chat and talk. So I'm bringing Microsoft Flight Sim sound down. There's not really anything to hear there. We'll bring some music in the background and just vibe out. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Cool. So yes, man. All right. So we have a lot to catch up on, guys. So yes, I went to the world's biggest aviation event in the world, Oshkosh Air Adventure in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Loved it. I don't even know where to start. Let's start with the bad part. So day one, I've never been camping in my life, and don't worry, all this is leading up to the iPad story. Never been camping a day in my life. Gio, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Hopefully you got GSX working yourself. And so I went out there. I actually borrowed somebody's tent. I didn't buy a tent because I'm not planning to go camping again. I borrowed somebody's tent, took it out to Oshkosh. We flew in. Maybe I should start earlier than that. So we flew to Oshkosh in my godfather's Aerostar twin engine prop. He allowed me to fly about 2 hours of that flight, just basically keeping it straight and level. That's really it. We didn't really do much. I didn't do any landings. You know, I can't do any of that. But you know, flying an aircraft in real life is an amazing experience. And honestly, it was much more difficult than I was expecting, to keep it straight and level and going in one heading. Much harder than I expected. So I did that. Flying to Oshkosh was unforgettable. It was amazing. We stopped in Illinois somewhere on the way, a place called Jacksonville, Illinois. If you watched my Instagram story, you kept up with all that stuff. Look at that view. And anyway, we flew into Oshkosh, did the Warbird arrival. It was a lot of fun. Really cool experience. It was just like the Pilot Edge event. Just like it. Like, I understood everything on the radio because of that. I didn't handle the radios myself, but we did. So, all right. I gotta go fast because it's a long story. I gotta keep it short. We only have an hour left in this flight. So get to Oshkosh. We parked the plane on the grass. We start unloading all our stuff. I unload my tent that I borrowed that I've never used before, and now I'm trying to figure out how to pitch a tent. Never made a tent in my life. No idea how to do it. I got some help from the neighbors, and we finally got it set up, and it was pretty stable. It was pretty good. Well, that same night, I think it was day one, night one, I believe. Or no, was it night one or night two? I can't remember. Either night one or night two. A horrible Oshkosh storm rode in. Like, it was like a freaking hurricane. And it's just me in this little tent by myself. And we have, I think they said it was 80 miles per hour wind gust coming through that night. Yeah, it was crazy. And so if you watched my story, you saw me literally standing in my tent with my hands out like this, trying to hold up the tent because the wind was trying to blow it over. It was trying to blow it down, break it, blow it over. It was crazy. It was like the worst night of my life. Legit, like the worst night of my life. And also found out that this tent is not waterproof. So all that rain, you know, it blocked a lot of the rain. You know, don't get me wrong, it blocked probably the majority of the rain falling on us. But it didn't block all of it. So I was soaking wet. Everything in my tent was soaking wet. My computer, my iPad, all of my cameras were in this tent with me. In multiple bags, and the ground started to get wet. Eventually it started to flood. I'm like, oh crap. But at the same time, like, it's hard for me to save the electronics because I'm literally standing there trying to hold the tent together, keeping it from falling down. And so I did take a second to run over to my bags, try to move them to an area that was drier. but there was not very many areas that were dry. I'll say that. So anyways, we made it. I survived the storm. It was horrible, but I survived the first wave of the storm. After the first wave, I decided to try to move a few things, get some water out of my tent, move some of my bags into the aircraft and out of my actual tent because it was in danger of, you know, getting wet. And after that, a second wave came in, which was just as bad, or maybe a little bit less, probably just as bad as the first wave. Again, 60 to 80 mile per hour wind gusts in a freaking tent. My very first camping experience, and getting soaking wet in my tent flooded again. So that was my first 2 to 3 days, was getting soaking wet in my tent. Won't stay on that very long. So anyways, so with my iPad was in my bag. My laptop was also in my bag that was in my tent. And my whole bag didn't get wet, just the bottom of it, I believe. The part that was touching the ground. And so my iPad and my computer, my laptop that I brought with me in case I needed to do some work, those were both in my backpack and they got wet. My laptop did somehow survive. It does have water stains in the screen and in the keyboard, but somehow it still works. I'm surprised. My iPad though, no, it does not work. It has water stains in it, so it obviously got wet. And it's done. I didn't realize it until I got back home in town, and I was like, crap, my iPad is broken. So I don't know if I can save it. I gotta check and see if I have Apple Care or something like that. I haven't looked into any of that yet. But yeah, iPad is done. But anyways, the positive though, the Oshkosh was an amazing event. After the first 3 nights, the weather cleared up. Sunny days, beautiful days, nice weather. I got to meet a lot of really great people. I got to meet Austin and some of the people from the X-Plane team. I met, I already met them before, but I met the Infinite Flight people. I got to meet Aviator Dan and Jason and Laura. I got to meet the CEO of Sporty's Pilot Shop, a really cool story. I met Chris Palmer from Angle of Attack. I met Aviation 101. A lot of amazing content creators I got to meet. I did not get to meet Captain Joe, sadly. I got to see Citation Max, really cool guy as well. And then I also got to meet the Microsoft Flight Sim team, like the community managers, some of the developers. I got to meet Jorg, Jane, CD, super cool group of people. Got to watch the air show with them. Really cool. So yeah, really enjoyed it. A lot of great airplanes. The air shows were amazing. There's no better air show than the Oshkosh air show, hands down for sure. So yeah, that was the short story of my Oshkosh air adventure. Definitely enjoyed it. Got to meet a lot of people. It's definitely aviation overload, and I'm more inspired now than ever to become a pilot and get my pilot license. I also got to go to the seaplane base. That was really cool. Getting to see the seaplanes take off and land, that was really fun. New iPad, who it is, tax write-off. Technically, it is a tax write-off if I get a new iPad, but it's also another investment I gotta make. So eventually, I'll get a new iPad. First, I'm gonna see if I can get mine replaced, if I have insurance or anything. But if not, eventually I will need to get an iPad, at least for my real-world aviation purposes. But definitely missing it. Did I get to see Fly with K? No, I don't think I got to meet her. I did get to meet Captain Morgan, who's a TikToker, very popular TikToker. Like, it was like super quick. Like, she was like literally running to get to somewhere else, and I just happened to see her in like a dark alley. I know it sounds super sketchy, but I was like, hey, I know you. I was like, what's up? Let's take a photo real quick. Did I ever post that photo? I don't know if I posted that photo. I might have to post that photo. But anyways, yeah, I got to meet her. She was cool. Yeah, I like that too, how you can see the snow slowly ending. It's really cool like that. I enjoy that as well. Let's do a quick check on our flight. I don't want to get too caught up. We still have much more to talk about, but Let's at least find out where our top of descent is. We are 385 miles from our top of descent, coming up at 2006 Zulu. It is currently, come on, move around. Oh, what the heck? Oh, no, that's interesting. So it's currently 1912, so it's just about 55, just under an hour from now. We'll be at our top of the descent, it seems like. Oh, it means we have plenty of time to talk then. Man, nice. Very nice. Let's get the seatbelt signs turned off. And it seems like our fuel in the center is empty, so turn off our center fuel tanks or fuel pumps. We are cruising at 36,000 feet. We have a ground speed 421, and the winds are 260 out of 80. So a bit of a crosswind. We don't have them, not really helping us at all. And we're doing Mach 0.77. Very, very nice. Alright, what view should we hang out on? I want the outside view again. Did I see Jimmy's 310? I don't know. I saw a lot of airplanes in Oshkosh. There were so many airplanes. I'll tell you this though. Before I went to Oshkosh, I fell in love with the kit box. And after Oshkosh, I'm even more in love with the Kit Fox tail dragger bush plane. Such a dope aircraft. I want one so bad now. But it's so cool. Emily, I agree. If you're used to looking at the 737-800, the 700 variant does look very short. I mean, but imagine the 737-600. Matter of fact, how many of you in chat bought the 737-600 from PMDG? Just curious. Personally, I didn't. I told you guys before it came out that I wasn't gonna buy it. I just wasn't interested in a shorty Boeing. The shortest I would go was a 700, and I'm looking forward to the 800. Micah, you got it. Nice. Fred, you got it. That's cool. That's good. Are there any features in the 600 that we don't have in the 7? I do know they were also patiently waiting for this the EFB. I really hope that when they release the EFB, they also will release some type of higher integration with GSX as well. That'd be nice. Oh, your VA flies them. That's cool. Oh, look at F-18 Escort. Yep, the real short Boeing. It climbs like a rocket. Yeah, that's no surprise. No surprise at all. But yeah, at the end of my trip, I came back home with COVID after Oshkosh. Apparently, I wasn't the only one. A few other people in Oshkosh got it. I guess it was going around, and I picked it up. Dang it. But thankfully, it was nowhere near as bad as my first time getting it. I wasn't like horribly bedridden. It didn't stick around forever. So I got over it pretty quickly, thankfully. But I did get COVID right after Oshkosh. Also flying, I did get some time to fly back. I actually flew a lot back. I think I flew more home from Oshkosh than I flew to Oshkosh. It was really fun. We had some storms in the way, so we got to fly in around the clouds. And I think we only went as high as 8,500. So very nice. It took us about 4.5 total hours to get from Oshkosh to Houston in a twin engine prop. Very nice. Do I think the 8 will be out this month? I don't know, man. I don't know. They're probably gonna wait for sim update 10, most likely. If it's even ready. I don't know what the status is on the 800 is right now. I will say that the F-35 engine that they did in the air show in Oshkosh, the demo was, this thing was roaring. Much louder than the F-18, surprisingly. Technically, yeah, I could write off the Oshkosh trip. Technically, I could. I mean, I didn't really go there for work. I went more there to enjoy it, but I did network a little bit, make a few connections with people that I didn't have before. So yeah, I could definitely write off my expenses going to Oshkosh. Sim Update 10 has been delayed 2 weeks plus. Good to know. Wow. Yeah, I can't remember what the date was for that thing. But yeah, so after I got better, was it last week actually? I went on a road trip with my wife to Tennessee. It was a 15-hour drive. We drove all the way to the Smoky Mountains. Super cool. I really enjoyed it. We went hiking out there. I saw 3 actual black bears, like in person. Like one of them was like, what, 50 feet away from me, and I survived. I didn't get bit. I'm alive. I'm good. But that was my first time ever seeing a bear in person. Period. And it was really cool. I saw a black bear. I saw a bunch of deer, a ton of deer. Can't remember what type of deer, but I saw a bunch of deer. I saw lots of bugs. That's my least favorite. I don't like bugs. Not a fan. And are we in the Yukon Valley now? I think we are. And yeah, so that was fun. Hiking out there was really fun. Hung out in the Tennessee River. Had a really nice Airbnb out there for a few days. A very fun trip. Really good. I went fishing for the first time in my life, and now I don't hate fishing. I thought I would hate fishing. Like I hate camping, and I don't hate fishing. So I'm actually open-minded to go fishing in the future now. What else did I do? We went floating down the river in a big tube thing. It's a really fun, relaxing trip. Did s'mores at night. Got to see the stars. So definitely a much-needed break, and obviously got to do a lot of thinking on what I want to do in the future with the channel, with my life, with my work, everything. So yeah. Do I have an explanation on why the 777 is very hard to turn in the sim? Every time you taxi the 777, it's really hard to turn. I don't actually, because last time I flew the 777, I did not have an issue turning it. I did have that issue with the 787 though. So I'm not sure, man. It was due 24th of August. Nice. Yeah, so there's a lot, man. While I was gone, I was definitely checking out YouTube and seeing what's going on with GSX coming out and the previews. But what I'm really excited about, again, X-Plane 12. So when I was in Oshkosh as well, so rewinding again, I went to the X-Plane 12 little seminar, and they talked about X-Plane 12 and what to expect. There was really nothing new said. Everything was kind of stuff we already know, that was in previous videos and interviews. But Austin did mention that he was expecting X-Plane 12 to release within 30 days of Oshkosh. And I can tell the way he said it, it wasn't like a hit Austin and the whole team decided, hey, we're gonna release X-Plane 12 in the next 30 days. No, it was more like Austin just thinking off the top of his head, like, I think we can release it in 30 days. So it's not a hard, it's not a hard for sure thing, but it's definitely possible to see X-Plane 12 before the end of August or early September. And whenever that does come out, best believe the channel will be streaming and making content for X-Plane 12 a lot. So we will not be leaving Microsoft Flight Sim. We're still going to play with Microsoft Flight Sim. We're still going to be enjoying GSX and the new plans that come to Microsoft Flight Sim. But we're definitely going to be doing some X-Plane 12 for sure to give that a try and try out the new A330, the Citation that's coming out there, trying out just some of the planes we already love that already exist, and seeing what that's like in X-Plane 12. So looking forward to that. In case I didn't know, the next update is Canada. Oh, I did not know that, Casey. Thank you for the update. Yeah, I did not get a chance to watch the developer Q&A yet. So thank you for that update. Wow, Canada, we need that. Canada needs some love in Microsoft Flight Sim. There's a lot of great airports, great areas, great scenery that has not yet been touched by any third-party developers in Canada. So I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be dope. Really, really good. Really, really, really cool. Really cool. I'm not sure what they're doing otherwise from graphics, so I'm probably gonna go back and watch the developer Q&A sometime over the weekend, and get up to date on what they have planned, what they got going on. But again, it's just this is just really cool. Honestly, one of my highlights of my week in Oshkosh was meeting the meeting the Microsoft team. You know, I kind of expected them to be real snobby and like, you know, we're too good for you kind of, but they were super welcoming and just like, you know, I felt like I knew them for a long time. And they also were legit lovers of aviation. All of them. They had about 15 members from the Microsoft Flight Sim team go to Oshkosh, including the community managers, and they were all genuinely like, we watched the air show together, and they were all genuinely like just amazed and like enjoying the air show and the event. And yeah, it was pretty cool to see. It's pretty cool to see the employees of the game that you enjoy actually enjoy the niche that we're in. Because a lot of times, you know, 3D modelers and developers come all shapes and sizes, and they have a really good, you know, skill set, and they don't necessarily need to be interested in the thing that they're making. They're just getting paid to do it. And it's just really nice seeing developers actually be passionate about what they're making. So wow, look at that. We can still see that mountain behind us. Like, how slow are we going? That was pretty cool. It's one of my highlights of that. They also had like music and like food. The food was okay. Food wasn't amazing, but the food was okay. It was overpriced. They also had music every night in a little place called the Beer Tent. That was really fun. So I did record a decent amount of footage while there. It's so much. Like, the whole event was overwhelming. The whole week was overwhelming, and I don't even know how I'm going to start organizing the footage that I have to turn it into any kind of video. So we'll see if I ever finish with that. But this week, back to work, back to normal life on the ramp and working at home as well. So been busy with all that. Whenever the stream is over, I gotta continue working again at home, and then I gotta go to the airport and work at the airport tonight as well. And then I work the weekend too. So very busy in the life of Blue, for sure. Also, so a lot of other things that I'm personally excited about. Some of you guys may not care at all, but personally, I'm super excited. Probably equally as excited as I am about Microsoft Flight Sim. Excited about Way of the Hunter, a new hunting game that came out just a couple days ago. I've already been playing it for a couple days now and enjoying it, playing with a few people in my Discord too. So if you're into hunting and hunting games and you have Way of the Hunter, definitely hit me up on Discord, and we can organize at some point and all play together. I think it'd be pretty cool. Do a multiplayer session and do some co-op hunting. Also, there's a fishing game coming out by the same developer as the Call of the Wild hunting game series, which is a different hunting game. Don't get it mixed up. So I'm probably gonna get, I'm going to get that. I can't remember what the date is, but definitely gonna get that. Also in September, a construction simulator. I know, I'm weird. You guys should know this already. A construction simulator is coming out next month, early next month, and I have been looking for a good construction simulator for a long time. Like, ever since I got my PC. When I was a little boy, I had this little game called Tonka Construction or something like that, and I'll never forget it. I loved it so much, and I've been wanting, like, now that I'm older and I can understand things better, I've been wanting a really good construction PC. Angular is August 31st. Oh wow, that's like next week or week after. That's pretty cool. Pretty dope. So yeah, so the construction game's coming out, I think, early September. So looking forward to that. Again, I don't really plan on streaming any of this unless there's enough people wanting to see a stream or content. Right now, it's really more for me just to enjoy. And again, if you're on my Discord, guys, feel free. Like, we can do more than just do flights together. I do want to do flights together as well. I want to do more flights with you guys on Discord between streams. But also, if there's other games that we're into, because I'm into a lot of games. If you are a friend of mine on Steam or on Discord, you probably see my name pop up playing all kind of random stuff. And because I'm just a lover of all types of simulators. So yeah, construction sim coming out September. Ground handling simulator VR. When does that come out? Next week, I think. Late August, something like that. I can't remember the date, but I posted a video already of that. So if you don't know what that is, it is a basically a VR GSX, for lack of better words. It's basically a ground handling training software that they made, that they are making public for us to enjoy in VR. So I've been enjoying it. It's literally just like the real thing. Like, I feel like I'm at work when I'm playing the game because it's just like working on the ramp. You get to do a marshalling of aircraft with your hands. You get to plug in the GPU, the air conditioning, open up and close the baggage compartment. Like, it's just like the real thing. It's really cool. So definitely check out that video if you haven't seen it already, and you can decide if it's something for you or not. You do need a VR headset to run it. What else is coming out that I've been excited about? So yeah, Way the Hunter, Angler, fishing game, construction. GSX is now out, so excited about that. Check on our top list in here. Wow, wow, so ways to go still. 271 miles. What else? Construction sim, Formula 1 Manager, F1 Manager. That's probably the game I'm looking forward to the most of the whole year, honestly. Yeah, I don't know why. I used to play a game called Motorsport Manager on PC and on my iPad, and I loved it. It gives you the ability to basically be the team principal. You're the boss of the team, and you can choose what parts are developed. You can choose a strategy in the race. Not going to go into all the details, but you can do all that really cool stuff of managing a race team. And Formula 1 Manager is exactly that. And can't wait for that to come out. It comes out next week, I think, if you pre-ordered it. So I'm definitely spending a lot of time on that. Yeah, I guess it's a bit windy, going a little bit slow. Does GSX affect the FPS at all? Not really at all, no. I haven't seen any FPS decrease at all. Like, it's good for me, at least. Yeah, so Formula 1 Manager, can't wait for that. I still play F1 2022, so if you guys are interested in getting some racing in, let me know. iRacing, still doing my thing there. Oh, I think lastly, I feel like I'm forgetting one, but Train Sim World 3, the next generation of Train Sim World, is coming out September 6th. Am I allowed to say this? I don't know. I'm not going to say it because I'm not sure I'm allowed to say it. But basically, when it comes out, I'll be posting content about that. I know we have, believe it or not, this is a flight sim stream, but I think my flight simulator family needs to know that you're not alone. In the past couple years, my channel has actually grown a lot just from train simulator content. It surprises me as well. Like, my train sim stuff is legit competing head to head with my flight sim content. It's crazy. I don't do a lot of train sim streams. I only post videos, or mainly videos. But like, when I look at my analytics back for the past year, my top rated videos, my top performing even to this day videos are actually train simulator videos, which is crazy. And so yeah, so anyways, I'll be posting a bunch of content for that. Again, if you're not into trains, you ain't gotta watch it. It's always been my theory. If I ever post content that's not your cup of tea, you don't have to watch it. I'm not offended. It's okay. It is 100% okay. But at least give it a try one time. So yeah, it's crazy though. Yeah, so TSW 3 coming out, Train Sim World 3 coming out September 6th. Definitely giving that a try and an honest review. And yeah, lots of things to look forward to in a very short period of time. This is in the next 3 weeks. All these games, all these simulators that I want to play are coming out in the next 3 weeks. I'm done. I need to quit my job. I think I need to stop working on the ramp and just do this full time or half time, because there ain't enough time in the world. Also, I will say this, and I don't know if I can say it, but I'm going to say it anyways, and I'll get in trouble for it later. If you are actually interested in train simulators, I am supposed to be getting a few, not just one, but a few opportunities to give away a few copies of Train Sim World 3. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned. If you see a Train Sim World 3 video pop up, definitely watch it. You might see some details on the giveaway. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. So that's enough about that. Back to flight sim. Let's see how we are doing. Flight's taking, I don't know, I feel like a little bit longer than expected. We are only somehow halfway. What is actually going on right now? Are we paused? Are we flying in the wrong direction? We're still 200 miles away. It says we're supposed to get there at 20:06 Zulu. That's about 30-ish minutes away from now, so I guess it's about right. I guess the flight's just going slower than I expected. We've been airborne for 44 minutes. We have 44 minutes to go, so I guess it's about right. The flight was supposed to be about an hour, hour and a half. So I don't know. For some reason, I thought this was a real short hop, but it's not quite a short hop. Currently flying over Fairbanks right now, and we're looking pretty good. So 44 minutes remaining in our current flight. Things looking good on the PMDG 737 side. Not having any issues with the GPS or LNAV. One thing I'm really looking forward to when we get to our airport is if the ground services actually act right. Like if they actually act the way we're expecting them to work. That's what I want to see if it's actually going to work out. Because we're supposed to arrive at our airport and have the opportunity to have a follow me car that's going to basically guide us to our parking spot. Now I have a predefined parking spot that I did go ahead earlier and pre-set up. Now what I did to this parking spot is I customized it so that I'll have passengers actually walking from the aircraft down the stairs and into it's not really a terminal. It's kind of like a terminal. Basically walking into the terminal on the ground. So I went ahead and did that custom by hand myself before the stream started. And I guess it works if I park in that particular spot. So we're gonna try to get that spot. I believe it's parking spots on my Scenery Alpha 1. So we'll see if that actually works. It's really interesting. So GSX, man, has so much potential. Again, I think they're just having some growing pains. I think that they're getting just hammered with the amount of people that are downloading the product and updating the product and working out bugs. They've never had this many people using the product at once, so they're probably working through some issues there. Nightside Gaming, what up, man? My guy, welcome to the stream, bro. Good to see you. Aviation Casey, no, this is our only flight today. Thank God. You know, it took us about an hour to get off the ground, just trying to work through the GSX kinks and not just the kinks, but also me, user error, trying to figure it out myself for the first time. So I didn't do a test run of this. So yeah, so we're only doing one flight today. Next week, I don't know exactly what days we'll stream, but we will go live again next week. I don't stream on the weekends. I work on the weekends, but we'll see. I'll let you guys know as soon as I can. Again, we do have the Aerosoft interview on our Blue Experience Aviation podcast coming up next Thursday night at 0000 Zulu, so whatever time that is for you. And yeah, we need trucking. That's what I forgot about. I think right before I left, American Truck Sim released the Montana DLC. Now I actually did do a recording of a trip. I don't know when I'm gonna release that video. I might, and by saying this I'm gonna hold myself accountable, I might shoot for releasing that video next Tuesday, kind of as a Trucking Tuesday thing. Yeah, I did do a recording of a video driving through Montana in the new DLC and kind of giving some of my thoughts on that. But I do have some plans of making a couple more trucking videos. I don't know if we'll do a live stream, to be honest, Nightside. But we'll see. It depends on how the trucking videos do and how much demand there is for me to post a stream. That's what it's gonna kind of come down to. If you guys are interested enough in the videos and want a live stream and do maybe a convoy together, then we can do a stream. You know, a stream is much more fun because I get to talk to you guys. We get to, you know, drive together, all that stuff. So it's definitely more fun to do a stream. So we'll see. Hopefully I can get a stream. Last time we tried streaming a trucking game, it didn't go so well. Not because of the game, but because, I don't know, I had some kind of issue with my OBS. I think I got it fixed since then. But I need to do some tests. But yeah, man, we need to bring Trucking Tuesday back. Add a sleeper session and showcase modders or tunes. What do you mean, Nightside? What do you mean exactly by that? Oh yeah, when Texas comes out, there's definitely gonna be a live stream for American Truck Sim. When Texas come out, my home state, come on. It'll be a video and a live stream for that one. The thing I realized when trying to record a video for a truck sim is that, especially when a new state comes out, I feel like a live stream is a bit better to do because there's so much to see, so much to explore. It's very tough to condense that down to a 30-minute, 25-minute video. I also have plans. I'm kind of giving you guys a bit of a vision right now. I have plans of releasing some videos as well for Flight Sim, like just videos, like not just live stream, but doing some more video. I want to kind of start focusing a little bit of my attention more on video content. I've been slacking on my reviews lately. I've been getting a little lazy and just doing live streams. So I want to get my reviews going again. I have some hardware I still need to review. I have some planes I want to review. I want to review GSX possibly. So a lot to do. Also, it's just, oh my god, there's not enough time. That's the thing. There's so much I want to do and not enough time. And again, I'm very careful with what I stream, what I post content of on my channel, because there's some content that's just not going to do well. It's just the truth. Like, for example, F1 Manager, would love to stream that. Would love it. But I don't think any of you guys will watch it. I don't think you will. It's just a different style of gaming. Midnight Maverick, welcome back, man. It's going pretty well. Once we got off the ground, it's been very smooth. The plane has not given us any issues at all. The winds are not in our favor though, so I feel like we're not getting there as fast as I thought we would, but it's still going pretty good. I mean, we could just interview Geo. Geo is a real world trucker. We have a trucking friend. 3 Shove, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. Yes, thank you, Jet Kid, for the update. I've been notified that Sim Update 10 has been delayed. Yes, it has. Oh, Lord. Yeah, man, Geo. I know Geo's been busy, though, man. Geo's been on the road doing real-world trucking. I've been trying to push Geo to do some, like, to buy a couple GoPros and start either live streaming from the road while driving, or just recording his trips and posting it up as content on his channel. Like, he's a real-world trucker. I did some research on YouTube. There are YouTube channels that do real-world trucking just the same way in our community that we have, you know, pilots who do, you know, vlogs of them doing flights to different places. There's truckers out there doing the exact same thing and getting hundreds of thousands and millions of views. It's crazy. It's so amazing how you can be like famous in your niche and then be like known by nobody everywhere else. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know any of the famous trucking channels, but within their own niche, like, those guys are doing it big time. They're probably making more money from YouTube than they are from their actual deliveries. You're gonna try to do a long haul in American Truck Sim from Miami to LA. Ooh. Bro, are you streaming that, or are you just doing that on your own time? I've thought about me and Gio had an idea to do a long haul drive coast to coast, and I had a discussion with him. I was like, how long do you think that would take in American Truck Sim to drive from coast to coast, from one side of the map to the other? Now, if you don't know, there is a mod called the coast to coast map. By default, there is no coast to coast. You have to download a mod to allow you to do that. But yeah, how long would that actually take? I think Perry just farted because it stinks in here now. Hopefully he didn't poop. I gotta take him out when we're done. Trucker G, yeah, you know what? I might check out some of these trucking channels just for fun. But yeah, how long would that take? If we want to fly with you, how? Like, fly behind you in an airliner, fly next to you in a jet. Oh, there's a jet right there. Speaking of jets, or something. That's not a jet. That's a CRJ. or a 737 or something flying by. The best way to fly with me is to start from the beginning and do the flight with me, like the whole flight. But if you can't do the whole flight, you can always start from the nearest waypoint. You can find me on the world map. I am flying on all players, so if you look and search around the Alaska area, you can find me on the world map. Turn on the labels so you can actually see aircraft labels. Much easier to spot people, and then you can just fly out and intercept me. I mean, I probably shouldn't be telling you that, but that's basically how easy it is to find someone. Yeah, it is 737 NG123. It's like the pro mods for ATS. Now, ATS does have its own pro mods now, but I uninstalled it because we keep getting these updates to American Truck Sim, and it keeps breaking it. Alright, well, Maverick, I'm not sure if you're going to stream it or not, but either way, if you do or if you don't, hit me up, man. Let me know how long it took you to drive from Miami to LA on American Truck Sim with the Coast to Coast mod. I want to know, because I do want to, I've been considering doing the same thing. I also want to know how much money would your job pay you in the game to do that. Your ATS has no sound. Ooh, I don't know, man. I don't know. It may have to do something with a mod you have. I had a problem where I couldn't even get into American Truck Sim at all, and I had to go through and basically uninstall all of my mods, and I found out that I think it was my traffic mod and my mod that changes all of my signage, like all my my logos. It changes them to real world logos, because the latest update to American Truck Sim actually they changed all the logos, so they broke all the mods that changed the logos. So I had to uninstall it. The two things I love, the main mods I need in American Truck Sim, are my sound mods, my logo mods, and my traffic mods. Because I like to have, I know the traffic can be annoying when it's busy, but I want to have a lot of traffic. Look at this view, guys. Oh my god. Get some screenshots right now off your left wing. Flying over beautiful Alaska. We are using the Orbix Alaska mesh as well. I have a link down in the description if you want to check that out. Give me a screenshot here. Sheesh. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Sim. Gots to love it. Gots to love it. I'm gonna drop that on Discord, I think. And no, listen, guys, don't worry. I have not forgotten about DCS World as well. There's just so much going on. I can't even keep up with my own stuff. Yeah, I have not forgotten about DCS World. What's really cool is that Orbix, our very own Orbix, developer for P3D, FSX, Microsoft Flight Sim, X-Plane, is developing a map for DCS World. That is just amazing to me. Looks like it's pretty far out from coming out, but I'm really excited about that. I really am. Actually, you know what? I see some really dope screenshots on Discord. How about, before we descend, we slide over. Let me check how much longer we got. Alright, let's set up our top of descent, and then I'm gonna jump over to Discord, and we're gonna look at some of the screenshots that you guys have been posting, because I see some really good ones in here. I want to showcase them. Nightside said he thought the FBI got me. Nah, man, they can't catch me. Weather doesn't look too good ahead. I can't see nothing. I can't see nothing. Yeah, it's a bit cloudy, but nothing on the radar. All right, so we have 140 miles until our top of descent. It's gonna be in about 20 minutes or so from now. And let's go to our route, to our legs page, and I'm gonna take a look at what our arrival looks like here. Again, we don't have an actual arrival, it's just kind of an approach. I'm gonna use Navigraph's charts on my other screen to kind of get myself ready. There's only one runway. It's you know what? I'll just bring this up on the screen so we can all brief it together. There it is. Welcome back to Sim Toolkit Pro. And this is our airport. This is what it's called. Utqiagvik Utqiagvik. How do you pronounce that? Like, come on. But it's Wiley Post Will Rogers Memorial is the easier name. It is a 7,100 foot runway. We are expecting to land on runway 8 on the ILS. Elevation is 49. I'm actually gonna put that in right now. There we go. And yeah, there's not much to it. We're gonna exit probably either on Charlie, or if we use the whole runway, we'll back taxi. And then hopefully we can get a progressive follow me car or something to get us to go over there. But yeah, so ILS 8s. Just a basic ILS, nothing special. We are going to transition via the Browerville VOR and probably do the course reversal to come back in for the ILS. We'll see if the airplane will shoot that itself with the new LNAV features and whatnot. Our localizer frequency is 110.5, approach CRS is 080, and our decision height is 249 feet. Airport elevation again, 49. Missed approach, climb to 1,000. Then climbing right turn to 2,000 direct to BRW VOR, which is right over the airport. I don't know, but we'll probably figure that out where the BRW VOR is. I can't tell if it's over here or if it's this one. Either way. So yeah, 2,000 feet at OBCIN. And then friend, that's basically it. That is our only requirement, is 2,000 feet at Browerville VOR. We'll go around and turn back around and land. So max 4,000 in the turn, minimum 2,000 in the turn. So pretty basic approach and arrival. So we'll get all that locked in. To make sure our altitudes are set for that at the Browerville VOR. So let's pull this down. You can see where we are. So I don't see any weather up here, but it's probably just gonna be cold and cloudy most likely. We'll have to check the actual weather before we get there. So let's move this off the screen. And doesn't the PMDG have like a METAR system? Am I tripping? Don't we have a thing like that? Or am I thinking of the Phoenix or Flight? I don't know. I can't remember if there's a way to grab it from the FMC. What does auto cruise do? I don't know. Oh well. Consider altitude 2,000 feet. There it is. Descent weather forecast. Copy. Which I think is under FMC. Actually, init ref index and perf, right? No, is there a next page? No. I'm trying to remember all this stuff. Don't remember where that is. Can you repost that, No Gear? Because I missed it when you posted it. I'm looking now. Yeah, I can't remember where it is. Go in descent. Ah, thank you so much. Forecast. Request. Descent winds. Put this on cruise. 106 miles away. Thank you so much. Our METAR today is brought to you by Jay Knows the Way. Winds in Papa Alpha Bravo Romeo are 020 at 7 knots. Visibility -1. What? No, that's not even what it says. It says visibility -1/4 statute mile. Oh boy. Fog. Temperature 02, dew point 02. That makes sense. When they're matched, you get no visibility. Altimeter 3005. That is hilarious. Alright, load. Wow, yeah, you're right. We got definitely some interesting weather. That's what you've been trying to tell me since Anchorage. Well, I haven't been paying attention. I apologize. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, No Gear. This is gonna go well. Yeah, hey, I told you guys, the stream was not gonna get any better. Like, we peaked. We peaked as soon as I said, what's going on, beautiful people, welcome back. We peaked right there. Alright, we're gonna execute those wins. So when I do that, does it give me the forecast for the airport too, or only the winds for the descent? Yeah, I guess we're alright. Alright, well, let's go back to the legs. Alright, cool. Well, our descent is set up. Basically, when we get to our top of drop, our top descent is T/D right here in about 80-ish miles. The aircraft will start descending on its own because it's a Boeing, and Boeing does that. So we really have nothing to do. Except do the other thing I was going to do that I forgot that I was going to do before we started doing top descent, which was... I can't remember now. I was going to show you guys something. Yeah, I forgot. Completely forgot. Only descent wins until the EFB is released. Okay, cool. Yeah, you did. You tried to warn me. You did. We could do auto land, but what fun is that? This is my very first flight after my, time away. I have to land it, even if it's down to minimums. If I have to practice my flying the ILS perfectly, we gotta land it. We can't let auto land have all the fun. Auto land can land on a bright sunny day. So Cat 3 it is. Matter of fact, let's get that set up too. So let's see if I remember how to do an auto land. It's been a while. We haven't done auto land since like the release of the PMDG 737. So let's grab the frequency again. I already forgot what it was. It is 110.5. Alright, so go down into our nav radio, which is the second one. Oh, it's already in there. 10.5. Oh, it's on both sides. Sweet! Who did that for me? One of my first officers snuck in and did that. I know I didn't do it. Approach CRS is 080. Did you do that too? No, you didn't do that. Alright, I'll do that. We'll have auto land ready in case things go bad. But honestly, if things go bad, it's probably too late for auto land already. So we'll have auto land set up in case for whatever reason I try to do it myself and you know what, this is impossible. We can go back and do pseudo auto land. Battle of the Foggy North. Yeah, man. Yep, ILS 101. Alright, cool. So we're set. We're ready. We're good to go. Nothing else to do but to sit back, relax, and descend and enjoy the view. Have I tried Wreckfest? On realistic damage, race good drivers. Yes. I don't have Wreckfest installed currently, but I have had it since it was originally released a few years ago. But I haven't played it in a while. And I don't know... Oh, is that a Frontier A320? It is. But I don't remember what setting I had it on. But yeah, Wreckfest is such... Wreckfest, in my opinion, is one of the best racing games that currently exist. In my opinion. And I play a lot of racing games. So, yeah, Wreckfest is probably one of the best ones that exist. Now, it's called Wreckfest, and it's so much fun to wreck. But the racing itself, too, is really fun. Oh, you're right. Wreckfest is the same publisher of Way of the Hunter. That's really random. But yeah, that's true. I didn't put that together. I knew I recognized that developer name. Look at these clouds, man. Look at these clouds. Yeah, I agree. Wreckfest is a perfect game to get out anger. Just play against the AI. It is multiplayer, but if you want to take out anger, I mean, technically you could do it on multiplayer, but a lot of multiplayer lobbies, they want to race at least, somewhat cleanly, or you'll get kicked. If you really want to be a dirty driver, play Wreckfest with AI. that's where it's at. If you're like frustrated, you're upset, you're mad, you're having a bad day, go play Wreckfest. It helps a lot. Or what's that other game? Let me see. What's that other game called? Like a car wrecking simulator. What's it called? PMDG. That's the one. PMDG, another great game for letting off stress. Those cars have the best damage model I've seen in any other car game. Absolutely. PMDG, perfect if you're upset. If you're upset and you want to take off some steam, or if you're just in a wrecking mood. I mean, hey, I don't know if it's just me, but I definitely have days where I'm just in a I want to smash stuff mood. And instead of smashing stuff in real life and hurting people's real life feelings, I go do it virtually. So yeah, I don't go trolling people or memeing. That's not what I mean. I go kill some AI on GTA. I actually retried to download Red Dead Redemption the other day, and it didn't work. First of all, I had to start over my save game from single player, and in multiplayer it would not connect, so I just uninstalled it again. So apparently, are we doing a landing competition? No gear. Are you betting against me that I'm not going to be able to successfully land this plane in 1/4 mile visibility, in extreme fog, and possibly icing conditions as well? Yeah. So yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll accept that challenge. Yeah, it is cloudy. I think I'm running real world time. One thing I want to see too, again, this is my very first flight using GSX, is how is the aircraft marshalling? You know what I mean? Really interested to see. It's just so many unknowns, man. I really want to. It's really buggy, but I want to try it more and more. Like even after today's stream is over, if I get some time late tonight or tomorrow, whenever I'm off, I may do another flight just off stream just to learn more about GSX and how to get it to work and whatnot. We should be descending pretty soon. Yeah, we're still, what's that? 43 miles away. Posty Pat, welcome my friend. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Is that an A10? No, it's a Bonanza. A couple more things. Looking forward to lots. I told you guys there's so much in my mind and to talk about. I keep forgetting, but so two things actually. I'm considering getting the new Microsoft / Coronado Bonanza that came out on the Microsoft Store. It looks pretty good. I might have to buy it just to try it. I don't know, but I'm considering getting that. But I'm really looking forward to the Coronado. Now I know, don't stop listening when I say Coronado. The PC-12, the Pilatus PC-12. Looking forward to that. That's been one of my favorite planes by Coronado, period, on X-Plane. And I really hope that they don't screw it up. Now I know we all have our low expectations for Coronado. I hope that they can dig their way out of their slump and actually do an aircraft right. They spent a lot of time on this one, and I'm looking forward to that. The A2A Comanche coming out as well. Nice. Looking forward to that as well then too. So yeah, PC-12. Looking forward to that. Oh, look, we have an escort. Kinda. I missed Microsoft Flight Sim. How's the Bonanza keeping up with us? I have no idea how he's keeping up with us. Oh yeah, the F-22 released as well, and I do have a copy of it. I'm trying to fit that into my schedule on either to make a video or to do another live stream. I had a request in my Instagram DMs a few weeks ago before it released, asking me to do like another Star Wars Canyon type live stream. With the F-22, so I'll have to see what I can plan around that. Ferris the Gamer, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you, my good friend. It's good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Like, I think that once we start descending and we dip down into this lower cloud layer, that's it. We're not gonna see anything until runway, and that's if we see the runway. We don't know if we're at complete minimums. It says we're supposed to be minimum at 200 feet, but it's a simulator, so we'll have to see about that. We will have to see about that. Oh wait, no gear, are you landing too? Yeah, sure. I don't know how to do that, no gear, but if you want to set that up, sure. If you guys were not paying attention to chat, Captain No Gear has challenged me to a landing competition at our destination airport. I believe, I'm assuming you're flying on infinite flight though, but you're probably gonna be landing with the worst weather. So we'll be doing a competition to see which of us can land better in the current conditions. Those are clouds, they are not mountains. Yeah, it's a bit flatter in this area. We've already passed the mountains. Oh yeah, speaking of infinite flight, I got a sneak peek and early look at the F-18 that's coming out for infinite flight, for all of our infinite flight mobile flight simulator users out there. And yeah, it looks pretty solid. I also participated in a landing competition at Oshkosh at the Infinite Flight booth, and I came in second. I can't remember the guy's name who won, but congrats to him again. I wasn't planning on, I just happened to show up at the competition time, and Aviator Dan was like, hey man, you should do a competition. Or was it Jason? One of them said it. I still regret I did not get a picture with Aviator Dan and Jason and Laura this time. I'm so sad. We hung out for a decent amount of time. Alright, descent's coming up any second now. We'll go to the wing view so we can listen to the engine wind down. Headphones on. Look at that view. Wait for it. Wait for it. Any minute now. There it is. If you don't have headphones, you probably didn't hear it. But if you do have headphones, I love that sound. The engines, 737 engine spooling down at top of descent. Sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. All right, guys. So we have just reached our top of descent, heading into Papa Alpha Bravo Romeo in northern Alaska. And this can't be right. We descended like really close to the airport. I probably should have checked my legs page. Let's see what is planning for us. I mean, yeah, sure. We'll see if we make it. We'll try to trust the GPS and what the FMS has done, and see if we actually make it down there. We'll add drag if we need to. Sounds sweet in your Razer headset. Yeah, man. Do I have Razer? I think I have Razer too. And your AirPods. Yeah, speaking of AirPods, I need to get a replacement AirPod. One of my AirPods got crushed by the nose gear of an aircraft a few months ago. So I need to get them replaced now. Speaking of RC planes, somebody in chat mentioned RC planes. Oshkosh had a really good demonstration of RC planes. I'd really never really been into that community. I don't know much about RC planes, but watching them in Oshkosh and seeing people do aerobatics with them and just seeing how easy it actually is to get into RC planes now. They're not that expensive. I thought it'd be a lot more expensive to get into. But I'm not planning on getting into RC planes. Don't get your hopes up. I'm actually legit scared to get into RC planes, and the reason why I say that is because I'm scared that I'm going to get addicted to RC planes. I think I'm gonna like it too much, and so I'm gonna try my best to stay away from RC planes as long as I can. I already spend enough money on flight simming and streaming, and I'm trying to fly real planes eventually in the near future, and throwing money at RC planes is gonna be a bottomless pit, I feel like. So trying to stay away from that. Wow, Brian, that's pretty crazy. Yes, the view is impressive. All right, we're actually really close to where we're going. So hopefully the plane will fly this correctly. We'll have to see. It's not asking me for drag. You know what we could do? What's it? This button? Yeah, that's the one. I love that one. And turn on data. Alright, we're coming up on chips. Yeah, this is gonna be a really interesting descent. I'm not sure how this plane plans to accomplish it, but we're gonna try. You have a 3-foot wingspan F4U Corsair. You had it like 7 years. Never flew it. Oh man, that sounds like an epic aircraft to have as an RC plane, and you never touched it. That's what I worry about too. Is that I worry about buying the ones that interested me, because at Oshkosh they had the people who one of the companies that makes RC planes, which is Horizon Hobby. Had a booth there. They did like an air show and all kind of stuff, and they had like everything in stock at the show. And I was looking around, and I was like, I saw they had an A10 RC plane, like a big one. They had a F8. I was interested in the fighter jet ones, so I was like, if I was gonna get one, that's gonna be the one I might get. Either that or like an airliner style. RC plane would be what I would probably get if I was gonna get one. But I do worry that if I get one, I would try it out and then I wouldn't use it much, or at least not enough, because I'd have to take it somewhere. I mean, technically I could fly it in my house. I have a driveway and a road in front of me, so technically I could fly it here. But no, I don't know. I'm not gonna get into that. Don't get me started. Y'all gonna get me all interested. Start YouTubing it and Googling it. That's not a good idea. Anyways, I had never heard of Horizon Hobby until the show, so that's new to me. But they did have like a simulator, like a RC plane simulator, multiple of them at the show, so you were able to actually kind of like fly a simulated RC plane. I believe there's also a game you can buy at home to simulate RC plane. You can also even buy an actual RC controller for your desktop and practice flying RC planes at home, which is really good. really cool. But yeah, again, not doing it, not going that direction, not interested. Don't care. Simulators and real stuff. That's all I want to care about. Look at that. F8. Who is this, by the way? And I'm not complaining because you've actually been doing a really good job of escorting us. You haven't flown into us. You haven't been like trolling us, and that's the kind of escorts that I like. But I want to know who you are because you're doing a really good job. A really good job, actually. We got a screenshot. Hold your position right there. There we go. Drop that on there. Oh, I remember what I was gonna do now, and now it's kind of too late. I was gonna show some screenshots from Discord. That's what I was gonna do. Let's see how much. Yeah, we're a little too close. I have to save that for the next stream. We'll save that for the next stream. There's an update on the Phoenix channel. Oh, nothing important. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, please guys, let me know if you guys like to see, you know, outside of flight sim. I'm gonna continue to do flight sim. Flight sim is still the main type of content that I post and make on YouTube. But let me know how you feel about some of these other things that I'm considering bringing back or bringing more often to the channel. Now, train sim stuff is not gonna go away. But I am considering doing more often live streams for that because I have kind of been neglecting live streams for my train sim people. But I'm also want to do some streams and videos for American Truck Sim, Euro Truck Simulator, and some of these other games that we're interested in. So I also kind of want to try to incorporate some of these other games into our flight sims. Like, why not do a flight to, I don't know, somewhere, and then pick up what we dropped off in American Truck Sim and drive the rest of the way, or the other way around, or whatever, you know. Why not mix some sims? It'd be kind of cool. All right, guys, we're passing 19,000 feet. If someone in the chat doesn't mind, drop the weather in the chat for us. Land light's gonna start coming on. Start getting set up for landing. Seatbelt something back on. Make sure the flight attendants are done servicing the cabin. I thought that was an Apache helicopter for a second. Oh, speaking of Apaches, I keep thinking of more things that happened while I was in Oshkosh. I got to have a really good long talk with a real world Apache pilot and ask them questions. And this Apache pilot is actually also a female, which is super cool. And she kind of explained, because she also plays DCS World and flies the Apache in DCS. I was like, all right, I gotta know what's the differences. Is it realistic? Blah, blah, blah. And long story short, we'll probably talk about it in our next DCS stream. But basically, the Apache that we have on DCS World is good, but it's quite outdated. The systems in the real thing are much more advanced now than what we have. So, but still pretty good, pretty cool. She also tried to recruit me into the army, but I don't know if I'm interested in that. All right, so thank you, Weather Now, brought to you by Captain No Gear for Papa Alpha Bravo Romeo 020 at 6 knots. Visibility is still 1/4 mile at a quarter mile visibility. It is foggy. Altimeter is 3005, dew point 02, temperature 02. So we'll put in our barrel here. It's 3005. And pop that out of standard. And it's on 1 time, 2 times. Beautiful. All right, ILS is already set up. CRS is set up. Once we get into the clouds, things are probably gonna happen real fast. So enjoy the view while you can, because once we get underneath the clouds, it's gonna be ugly and muggy. Can I show around the flight deck? You can see worn textures. Yes, I am using a mod that I actually need to update because it's been updated. But it's very subtle. But I have a mod, I can't remember what it's called, but basically it adds some wear and tear and some ruggedness to the, you see it mostly in the FMC here. Like, see the number 2 right here? How it's kind of worn? Yeah, so they added some wear and tear to the 737 cockpit. You can see some wear on the throttle handles. I believe all this stuff is not existing in the original version. You can see some stains from somebody's coffee or a drink. So it's very subtle things that happen, but it's nice. I like it. Again, I know that flightsim.to has it on there. I have the link in the description if you want to give it a try. It's pretty easy to install. I think it's just drag and drop, and yeah, but I believe it's been updated, so I'm not sure what they've changed. They may have made it better, or they may have adjusted it for the 600 variant. But here we come. And again, we're actually going to overfly the airport. We won't see it because it's so cloudy, but we will overfly the airport before we make our approach. Looking good, 13,000 feet currently and descending. It is just white out there. Bonanza Escort. So what? I want to know what he's flying. He may be flying in like a fighter jet that I don't have installed or something. That's what I'm guessing. $300 to 400 feet. Case they go no bueno. No, we need to do that. Let's go to init, index, approach. All right, new flaps 30. Drop that in there. Alternate destination. There is no alternate. There is no plan B. This is the minimum. Oh, this is the runway length. 7,100 feet, 2,100 meters. That's our VREF. All right. All right. Here comes 10K. Yes, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator. It shouldn't be bumpy. It's more just fog and low clouds. It shouldn't be. The clouds don't look threatening, so it shouldn't be too bumpy. You know, Nightside, I love that idea. Fly to Daytona, run the Daytona 500 in probably iRacing, and then fly out. That's my cup of tea. That's me. That's yes. Love it. Love it. I'm kind of trying to do that with F1 2022 with the Formula 1 season, like flying into the events and then doing the races on Formula 1 2022. Except I haven't live streamed it. Would I recommend FS Realistic Pro? It seems like a lot of money for a simple add-on. I'll admit and be honest with you, I do feel like the price is kind of high for what they offer, but it does, even though it's a subtle thing, it does add a lot to your sim. So I wouldn't say, like, there may be some other things you may want to buy first before FS Realistic, but I do think at some point it would be nice to have S Realistic as a part of your flight sim experience. It adds a lot currently. As you can see, it adds. You see how it's kind of bouncing. That's FS Realistic, the head movement. There are also some sounds that come into play as well for FS Realistic for different parts, stages of flight. There's wind sounds, I think maybe rain sounds, ambient sounds. There's ground effect sounds. So right before you touch down, you hear a little bit of extra air that hits the wind and creates this ground effect thing, and you can actually hear that. And it actually makes it easier, in my opinion, to land because you know how high you are based on when that ground effect sound kicks in. In real life, you feel it in your seat, and you hear it. But yeah. Have I ever flown to Spain in a sim? Yes, I've been there multiple times. It's been a while though, so we definitely need to revisit again. I want to go to Spain. I want to go to Spain in real life. if I had to choose between FS Realistic today and GSX, I would probably go with GSX because of what it adds to the sim. But honestly, both at some point. Once I get GSX really working, I'll probably even mix in PAC-X again. But I want to get it going first. It takes me too long to get in the air. Alright guys, we're going to kill the music. We're passing 7,000 feet. And we are almost there. It has been actually a really good flight so far. A pretty bumpy start to the stream itself, trying to figure out GSX. But it's been a pretty good flight. So we're doing 238 knots. I'm still on VNAV. I haven't touched the controls. I want to see what the plane is going to do. I'm actually going to switch back to the other map. There we go. So it should turn left and make the procedure turn here. We're flying right over top of the airport right now. Papa Alpha Bravo Romeo. Let's set our auto brake to max because I don't know how this is gonna go. Oh shoot, that's my gear. Whoops. Alright, gear up please. I hit G on accident. And off. There we go. Oh, and one more thing. We want to make sure we don't forget to turn on flight control replay, because I want to see and witness this from the external view. I get flight control replay turned on, and we'll get that set up when our gear drops. How is the F1 World Tour going? Oh no. It's going. There's a lot of races that I need to go back and redo or catch up on. Because I've just, it's a long tour. It goes all the way into the end of the F1 season. So it's so easy for life to get in the way. Stuff like that. So I really haven't been able to keep up with it week by week. But I need to catch up on the flights that I have missed. But it's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it. Flying from Formula 1 track to track. Okay, my mouse is not working now. I see I'm gonna unplug my Xbox controller, and my mouse is still not working. Okay, well that's great. That's great. Add on to the challenges of what I gotta do with this approach. My mouse does no longer works. Well, let's get set up early then. I have track IR, thankfully. I can look around. Or my mouse works, but I can't move my screen around. So what happens if I open GSX while in the air? Just curious. Select airport PABR. 6 miles. Gate A1. Yes. Okay, so I guess you can choose your gate before you go. A marshaller has been dispatched on site. That's pretty dope. Okay, I admit that's pretty cool. One thing I'm hoping for is, and I haven't tried it. It might already work, but I haven't tried it. And that is, I want support for general aviation planes as well. It's business jets, turboprops, smaller planes. Now I know there's only so much you can do, but it'd be nice to have some sort of representation of ground services at FBOs and private jets and stuff like that. So, alright guys, we're just about to dip underneath the clouds, say goodbye to the sun. It's very common in Alaska. We are currently flying away from the field for the procedure turn. We are 10 miles DME currently. 10 miles away. Landing lights are on. I'm gonna turn on the rest of the lights. And get ready to land this baby. I'm gonna let the aircraft fly the entire procedure turn, kind of as a test to see how well the LNAV actually flies it. And so far, it's doing all of it perfectly. Altimeter is set. We are slow enough for the first notch of flaps. Actually, no, let's not do that yet. What happens is what VNAV does whenever I put my flaps down. Here we go into the soup. I put my flaps down, it changes my speed to go slower. I don't want to go slower yet. Alright, guys. No more sun. The next thing... Oh, wait, there's water down there. Oh, visibility is not that bad. Next thing we'll most likely see is the runway, hopefully. Hopefully. It does service small aircraft. That's great. Do I have a camera access on my yoke? I actually do, well, actually I don't. So I don't have any camera mapped to my yoke, but somehow it still it affects it. It's really weird. Anti-ice. Probably don't need it, but because you requested anti-ice, I'll give you anti-ice. Alright, let's drop the gear now. Sorry, not gear. Let's drop the flaps a couple notches now. And arm our spoilers. And let's get ready to land this bird. And I'll go ahead and drop the gear so I get the replay going. We are at 2,000 feet. And that top of the descent actually worked perfectly. It descended down perfectly and everything. I wonder if I unplug my yoke and plug it back in, if I can fix it. Uh-oh. That scared me. Yeah, it still doesn't work. That's okay. We can do without it. Alright. Give me gear. Give me gear. Thank you. BKG, welcome back to the stream, man. Good to see you. Alright, and we're going to switch on the ILS to our log. Approach. Approach. Alright, looks like we're doing single channel. So, how do I can't remember how to do, oh, like this. There we go. Alright, so now we have, no. Yeah, there it is. It should be dual channel now. Maybe, maybe not. Hit approach again. I can't remember how to do it. Okay, we don't need it. What does Command B do? Alright, let's set our replay before anything happens to us. The PABR, I believe. Yeah, PABR. Save. Alright, replay should be recording. One thing I am concerned about is the ILS not fully picking up. I see a thing here. We're on the localizer. I need glide slow to engage dual. Oh, I see what you mean. I think we're still above the glide slope, or below it, I should say. Or no, we're above it. We haven't caught the glide slope yet. Which makes sense. We're 12 miles away at 2,000, so we should be okay. I'm gonna check the chart here, make sure. We should be at 1,700 at Franny. But since it's not descending or anything, I'm just gonna descend on my own. And we're gonna take this nice and slow. What's the name of this airport? We can call it out on Vatsim. Willie Post. Or Willie Rogers. What do Willie Post? Willie Post traffic. Alaska 116 on final 10 miles. Runway 8 on the ILS. Willie Post. I'm not using auto land. I'm just getting us situated on the on everything before we take control. Oh, are we 15 miles away? That can't be right. Runway 8, 16 miles. Another flaps. Can't see nothing. Not even the ground. Alright, go down to 30. Dirty 30. Alright guys, wish me luck. We're 5 miles away. Get comfy. Ain't see nothing out here. Jesus. What was our approach speed again? 131. Alright, way too fast. Come on, mouse, cooperate. I need you to work just for a little while longer.
1,000.
Just a little while longer, mouse. Just a little while longer. Bro, this is crazy. I wonder how low we're gonna go. We're at 800 feet right now, and I still can't see the ground. Alright, we'll pick up at 500. It's gonna be completely IFR ILS. This is gonna be nuts.
500.
There it is. My controls.
400.
Here we go. Oh, this is not good. This is not a good idea. This is not a. Who's?
200.
Not a good idea. This is not a good idea. This is not a.
100.
What? It's over there.
Bank angle.
Go around. How are we gonna get in here? The ILS is not even lined up correctly. Wow. The ILS was gonna kill us. Power, power. You're up. The ILS freaking lied to me. Freaking lied to me. Fuel state 5.8 left and right. 10. Oh. You guys remember how high we were when the what's that?
Sync rate.
Nope.
Sync rate.
Nope. What's that noise? Okay, maybe it was the flight director. Alright, go around tells us to climb right, a climbing right turn up to, I think it was 2,000. We in trouble for real. So I'm gonna make a right turn and try to follow the go around procedure. We're just gonna have us go back to the VOR, basically right over the airport, and shoot the approach again. This is gonna be a hella sketch. Oh, I can't believe the ILS lied to me. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We even had both channels on. In real life, this is a situation where you're gonna divert. In flight sim life, this is a situation where you're gonna force it. So, you know what comes next. To try it again, now we know that the ILS is offset about, what do you think, maybe a couple hundred feet? Center line? I believe there's a way in the FMC to set a offset for LNAV. I don't know how to do it. I remember seeing it in a video once, but I don't remember how to do it. Alright, I'm gonna fly this direction. The marshal's gone from beer. We're not divert. You know, so you know what's interesting, guys? If you look up this exact flight on Flight Aware, there are multiple canceled flights and multiple diversions. It makes sense now. It completely makes sense now. You said my navs don't match?
Traffic.
Yeah, they do. Look, 1105 and 1105. They match. Yeah, they match. The course, I mean, it's off by 1 degree. I mean, we could try it again and see if that's what the issue was. Okay, cloud's not that high, 2,000 feet. Alright, we're shooting the back course now for ILS 08. Wildly traffic, Alaska 116 is now back course, ILS 08. Autopilot is still not on, so we're flying it by hand, all visual, which is not going great, but it's not going horrible either. I'm gonna leave a notch of flaps and keep it slow. And I want to hold about 2,000 feet. We can get the autopilot back on. Just got real spicy real quick. All told, and give me 185. And heading mode. And heading select. Autopilot on. Okay. Alright, autopilot's taking care of that. We should not be climbing. Back down to 2,000, sir. Thank you very much. Do you guys really think that changing the CRS to be like that is gonna work? Like, should I trust that now? Is that what you guys are trying to tell me in the chat? That by changing my right side CRS and reshooting this approach, it's gonna work because of that one course being off? I don't know if I trust that. I don't know if I trust that. I don't know if it's enough. I don't know if it's enough, guys. I'm gonna read the chart to see if they have an actual ILS deviation in here. Like, is it legit like that? Because some ILSs are built like that. They're offset. This one is not supposed to be one of them. We probably could have tried landing the other direction to see if that one was on. Yeah, I don't see anything in the chart that says anything about the ILS being offset. Nope. Alright, back in the suit. Let's try it again. Making a right turn. ILS is still programmed. Enable next altitude. That's fine. I don't care. ILS still programmed again. 110.5 on the left. 110. Oops, sorry. Okay. Camera. And 110. Oh, my mouse works now. 110.5 on the right. CRS set 080 left side. 080 right side. Flight director set left and right. Auto brake set max. Runway expected to be dry, just foggy. We're gonna hold 2,000. Not sure why we're at 1,400. Until we catch the ILS again. I might have to just let No Gear take the W today and use the situation to attempt to do an auto land. If you can R on the VOR, Loke. It'll let me. No? I can't press VOR, Loke. Is that not a thing? About approach. That's not a thing either. I can't hit approach anymore? The heck? Okay, now it's being really weird. ILS is not turned in? What do you mean? The heck you mean ILS is not turned in? Let's go direct to this place. Franny, execute, jump onto LNAV. Okay, LNAV works. And approach. Okay, now approach works. And it's caught. Yeah, it sees the ILS now. DME 10 miles. So let's slow down. Again, I'm gonna take it nice and slow. Yeah, you're right. LNAV and then VOR does work. Here comes the gear. And then approach. That horn should be for the gear. I don't know why it's still on. Oh, maybe it was flaps, I guess. Alright, we're 8 miles out, guys. And we're trying this again. Alright guys, you guys want to live or you want to die here? Alright, so I see approach mode on, but I don't see indication of a glide slope. left on alt hold. There we go. Wow, just in time. There's a glide slope right there. Had to click it twice. And it should catch it once it gets to this white line. And it should turn green any second now. Any second now. Oh my god, are you serious? Alright, I'm flying it. I can't win in this flight. Alright guys, it's on me. My controls. Flaps set, gears down, auto brakes set.
Sync rate.
I know. Pull up.
Sync rate.
Alright, as soon as I see some lights, I'm flying towards them. Oh, auto throttle's still on. Forgot about that. Alright, moment of truth, guys. Stereo cockpit. Let me focus here. Low, low. Alright, I want the controls fully. Auto throttle's off. It's all me. Alright, we are low.
Glide slow.
Still can't see anything except for a bonanza.
Don't sink.
Where's the runway?
Don't sink.
The runway, we're 400
Too
feet.
low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain.
This is so scary.
Too low. Terrain. 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 Pull up. Too low. Terrain. 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 Too low.
There it is.
Terrain.
Found it.
Too low. Terrain. 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 Too
Woo!
low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain.
Woo! 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 Like, screw pyro. That was the scariest approach of my life. Oh my god. I believe the ILS was still off, by the way. Wait, why did my course change? That's interesting. What was our landing rate there? Not bad, 201 actually. It was definitely a scary approach, but the actual initial touchdown wasn't too bad. Oh my god. Yeah, I think we all need a break after that one. Wow, wow, wow. What did we get ourselves into, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to... What's the name of this place? Will Rogers Memorial, Wiley Post Regional Airport. And let's see if we can get a follow me car. Because I want to test GSX here. Is it still working? You still alive? You still with us, GSX? Or is it not working anymore? I don't think it's working anymore. Let me see. I'm looking at the debug window. I don't know, I see a bunch of red text on the debug window. No idea what they mean. But, okay. Yeah, I can't get it to open anymore. Yeah, I'm trying to use a follow me car, but it doesn't allow me to open GSX at all. Get the APU turned on. And landing lights off, wing wells off, strobe off. Man, that was such a difficult approach. Y'all saw me working the wheel on it. Alright, flaps up. Honest opinion on GSX. It's gonna depend on whether or not I can get it to open right now. I mentioned at the beginning of my stream, I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with my experience with GSX so far. It has been extremely unreliable and buggy. And I believe this is our spot right here, sir. Mr. Southwest is in our spot. There is a marshaller there. So that part worked. I think GSX is still on. But it's not working. I can't open the menu. I'm gonna see if I can get in to this spot here. Yeah, we did that, Ricky. I called in for them to get the ramp set up for me, and they accepted it. Looks like the marshaller is working. That's cool. That's a positive. Animation's very nice and smooth. And there's the X. Set the brake. Give me the chocks. We made it, guys. It was not pretty. It was rough. It was difficult. It was challenging. But we made it. We freaking made it. Whew. GSX kind of failed us there at the end. I don't know if I shut the engines off, if it'll make a difference. But I have to do some more. Why are you standing behind the engine? Like, you would fly away. Maybe I called too early. That's possible. We were definitely much more than 20 miles away. Maybe like 40, 60, 50 miles away, I think we were when I called in. We'll try one more time. Nope, not working. Alright, well. The marshaller worked. That's good. It placed that in there for us. So we're not gonna shut the plane off because I want to watch the replay and see what our landing looked like from the outside view. Again, our land rate was a 201. So I'll take that. Given the circumstance and how things were going, I will definitely take a 201 landing rating in a 737. APU. Is that gonna work? Let's see. Try it now. Not a fan of the whole GSX. Like, when I click on it, it should pop up every time. I should have to click on it twice for it to pop up. Yeah, it's not working. Yeah, so alright, that's what it is. Okay, since Utqiagvik Pro is logged, 201. Go ahead and close that. Want to check out our replay and see how that looked from the outside? I'm gonna disconnect from Vatsim. Goodbye, Vatsim. Big shout out and thank you so much for all of those who did fly along with us, whether you were flying along the route or flying as an escort. Thank all of you so much for the warm welcome back. It's always good when you come back from a long break and you know everybody just welcomes you back with open arms and just like family. It's really nice. So thank you guys so much for showing me so much love and support today. Thank you, Shannon Flies, Bro Pilot. Thank you so much. Oh Potato. Thank you guys. All right, replay time. I don't remember the quirks of replay with FS for this or with the FS replay, but I'm gonna set my flaps to where we had it for landing, and then I'm gonna arm my flaps, arm that again. That's close enough. And turn the lights on again. Just kind of putting the plane in like a landing config, you know, so we can see everything correctly. All right, that's good to go. All right, replay time. There it is. Open and play. There we go. Alright, so I started recording way out, so I'm gonna fast forward. I think the weather is clearing up now that we're here. So fast forward. Oh wait, nothing is. It's just water. Oh my god, everything is going bad. I think this is our first attempt too. Okay, now everything's loading in. Alright, this is our first attempt with the go around. The airport I'm using is a freeware airport from FlightSimTO, and it worked in my test earlier when I was loading up here. So, where's my gear?
Too low, gear.
Where's my gear? All right, well, no outside view, just the wing view. And where are the clouds? Like, what is going on? Where's my weather? All right, well, now we can see what it really looks like out here. Gorgeous. Oh my god, he had no gear. Bro, give me some butter. Butter in the chat. Pedro Jose, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to Blu-ray family. That was smooth right there. Allah, yeah. That's what I like to see. Thank you, Razor. Thank you so much, my friend. Ooh, baby. Alright, can I get that replay to run it again? Run that replay. Wait, yeah, okay, I guess that works. Run it again from here, and we'll watch it from the other side. Still no gear. That's whatever. That was one buttery croissant. Yes, sir. Yeah, wing flex. Look how beautiful it is out here. I really wish and we're down. You know, you're right, No Gear. We did pull quite a big turn before touchdown. Where is that moment? Huh. I don't see it at all. Is this the right landing? Like, is there another one? Let me see. Let me see if there's a go around on this recording. Have I flown here before?
All aboard!
Okay, I don't think that was. Let me load again. I don't know if that was the right landing, guys, because we You're right. We made a massive turn. Let me search by date. I may have flown here once before, and that might be my replay from last time. Okay, yep, you're right. Well, that landing was good. I don't remember when I did that. But good job to me. Now this is the real landing from today's live stream. And I think here is the go around. Oh my god. And still no gear. I'll do it from this view. Look at that, can't see anything. Nothing at all. That was a good trick though, wasn't it? I was like, yeah, here's my butter landing from like a month ago. The same airport. There it is. Runway is completely to our left. We were gonna touch down the touchdown zone. I had to gas up and go around. That was our go around. Beautiful go around. Look at that. Very cool. All right, now let's fast forward to the actual landing where we somehow found our way in there. That is gorgeous. I love this wing view. Okay, here we go. It's interesting. I didn't know that the replay recorded the weather too. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. I did not know it did that. My gear down? Bro, here it is. Here's the big turn to the left. Oh, it is not a good sign when you're in the left wing view and can see the center line. Oh, yeah, it was a little bit right. That was a bit more firm. That was a bit more firm. That's about right. That's about right. No, it does not record the traffic. Oh, potato. So you're not going to see you in the replay. Yeah, that's more like it. That's the replay we all remember. All right, one last time, guys, and then I gotta bounce. It's we spent 4 hours on a 1.5 hour flight today. Again, we'll be back tomorrow. Sorry, not tomorrow. That's a lie. We'll be back next week. And hopefully next stream I'll have GSX working a lot better, because so far it has been a horrible experience for me. But hopefully it gets better, and I can get it figured out on my end, and they can get it figured out on their end. And hopefully before X-Plane 12 comes out, because then we're gonna forget about it. Oh man, look at that, rock your wings, Oshkosh. I gotta say though, that was a nice save. Come on, you gotta give it to me. That was a nice save. In reality, we should have went around, obviously. But that was a nice save. Very nice save. Woo! Well guys, it's been fun. Thank you so much for coming back and hanging out with me. The future is bright. I'm looking forward to upcoming live streams and video content. And looking forward to playing, you know, more flight sim with you guys, whatever game it is we end up playing. Again, GSX, been looking forward to that for a long time, and what it can do is some amazing stuff. What it's doing right now is just giving us a headache. So I want to get it figured out and get it working as it was intended, and so that I can enjoy it and just work it into my workflow. But guys, it's been fun. James, thank you so much for chilling with me today. Razor, thank you so much. Brian Crawley, thank you. Pog, thank you. Old Potato, thank you very much. No Gear, thank you again, man, and congrats. You win, bro. I give you that. You won. Deuce Legend, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming out, hanging out with us again. Jay Knows the Way, always, man. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. Yaya, thank you so much for chilling with us. Gavin Chapman, thank you so much. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody who's in chat currently. Until next time, remember you have 3 choices. Give up, give in, or give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I will see you guys next time, next video. I'm all the way out. Runar, I see my friend. Peace.